junk you got there, my boy?
Well, it needs a little work.
It doesn't go, though, does it?
No, not yet. Comfortable, Grandpa?
Come on, my dears, we better go. Don't overdo it, will you, my boy?
Right, Grandpa.
You might exhaust yourself.
That is terrible. Let that happen, Grandpa?
Yes, well, of course you've done it now, haven't you?
Let the bouncing begin!
We're live, but like, you know, let me just adjust this.
What did you forget to adjust?
Oh, my model. Put it in my corner. Here, I need to put your PNGs up. Boop. And boop. Oh, why is Lumi's in the corner? What the hell? Here, let me fix that. Oh, I remember, right. That was the week that she wasn't here.
Nobody can put baby in a corner.
Well, I just like put you like... I can't remember who that was that came on instead of you. I think that might have been Temp, actually. Oh, there we go. Alright, chat. Hello. We're back after 5 minutes. And we were talking about how much we hate people and how much people deserve to perish.
No, not perish. Just... eh.
Just eh.
Just eh.
People should be nicer.
I
Yeah.
agree.
It's like... I think that's one thing that I can, you know, take from what Tyga said when he was here, is that, you know, this community needs some more positivity in everything, because people are too mean to each other. People are too cruel. People will try to stab you in the back if it's, you know, for their convenience and all that.
Yeah. No, yeah. It does bite quite a lot. But, I don't know. I feel like some people... we can be the niceness in the world. I don't know.
I mean, you can literally be a saint. You can be the person that cures cancer, but someone will always hate you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. You can't hate me.
Well, granted, at that point, if you cured cancer, the entire pharmaceutical corporation will hate you and want you dead. But you know,
Oh yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
At that point.
it's like the person who had a car run on water. They haven't posted on their socials, I think, in almost a year at this point.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of a big story.
Oh. Yikes. There's a limit to how nice you can be. I agree. I agree. You just can't show all of the time how ruthless you can be, in my personal opinion. You gotta like I'm trying to learn from bigger creators that I actually admire, that they know how to hide it decently well. So I'm trying to learn that for myself. Not gonna be like doing any of that good shit tonight when we're reacting to what we're reacting to. So chat, I'm gonna use this as a little bit of a follow-up for the evil toaster guy, because there's been a couple minor updates. If you've paid attention to any of our Twitters or in our Discord, you probably have seen them already. I know immediately after the podcast, Lumi decided to record a short video talking about it. And you're gonna do another stream about it tomorrow? Or...
Possibly, because I'm probably going fishing with my dad.
Okay.
So it'll be at some point. I've been seeing some more things pop up about Evil Toaster, and like, oh boy, one that I seen, like, part of me said, okay, wake up and check Twitter. I'm like, why do I need to wake up and check Twitter, gut? And it's just like, okay, let me check Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently somebody had an experience with motherfucking Toaster that they said, I saved someone from ending their life on stream. I didn't have that big of a platform, so then I asked a mutual of mine in the Overwatch community to signal boost. Please showed up and saved their life. After Evil Toaster told me what I did was wrong because I'm not a trained professional.
Lol.
I saw that.
Just so we're clear, he is a psycho.
Yeah, absolute fucking psycho. Like, I can't contain my anger for the fact, like, sorry, go ahead.
It's just like, okay, when I replied to them, they said, long convo, but the crux was, he said I shouldn't have gone out of my way to save them. Primarily because he said, one, I'm not a professional in the self-help, and two, because I trauma dumped in order to save the person. I had the mutual have their stream mash reported to get them help. And then they responded to someone else saying, according to him, it's for trained professionals to help others in self-harm scenarios. He also didn't like me reaching out to a mutual for help because he said it was considered trauma dumping. They were streaming Overwatch at the time. I acted on instinct and wanted to save them. It's like, okay, if someone is legitimately, you know, suicidal and there is a high chance that they might actually go through with it,
Yeah.
yes, you report them. You do any means necessary to try to get somebody to stop them. But no, fucking Toaster is like, you're not a trained professional. You shouldn't have helped them. You shouldn't have stopped them from committing suicide.
I just don't know really what to say about that. That's just like that's literally like the trans lifeline people where they're like, oh, we don't do active rescue. And it's just like, why not?
It's just like, and the fact that he is like, from the last time I had someone check his server, there's very little to no activity. I don't know if the mods are on 24/7 watch of any delete it, like, you know, any hate coming around and stuff, but it is an extremely dead Discord server.
Yeah.
Lots of mods. Toaster is active and online, and he's like, please GM me to clear anything up. It's like, no, you shouldn't be asking people to go to you to quote unquote clear shit up. No.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you? Granted, I'm half tempted to DM him, but I think he'd block me right away.
No, yeah, like don't touch the poo in that situation. Just like, I mean, what I don't really know what could be said.
I mean, I can just drop the link to the doc and just say explain.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't get anything.
No.
You wouldn't say anything.
Exactly. Exactly.
Sadly, you wouldn't.
That's kind of the problem you end up in, and you can't really say anything because they're not going to listen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's when you just say, I brought this up to him, he ignored it. That's granted, all of us know he's gonna ignore it. He's gonna pray it gets swept under the rug. Everyone will forget about it because that's how the VTuber news cycle runs. If something more interesting pops up, people will completely ignore what happened a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know. I do believe that some of the people that did need to see this did see it, because we talked about this in the server, but we're pretty sure that Zen has unfollowed him, and Zen is one of the biggest people in his life that he could like throw around as a name of prominence. So without Zen, like, I think a lot more people will follow. Like, Zen was the name that had to drop him first.
I don't know. From what I've seen, other like a lot of the other VShojo girls still follow him and stuff.
They do. I think when it comes to Twitter, I there are people that are fast and slow when it comes to Twitter, and I'm not trying to like hold water for any of these people because I don't like a lot of the VShojo people, but I would say that I don't know, maybe a lot of them don't even use Twitter that often, and they'll do it when they see it. You know what I mean? Hopefully.
Ooh, did my food get delivered?
Well,
yeah, my food got
congrats.
delivered. I'll be right back.
Congrats.
I should have ordered food,
Oh, goodness.
but I also know I shouldn't be spending extra money.
Yeah, I worked my overtime today, and because I have decided that whenever I work overtime on Saturdays, well, actually, I hit overtime by day 3 because of how many hours I work. But because I worked on Saturday, I got a burger for dinner. If Zen has dropped him, no more forcing corporation from smaller creators. Yeah, it definitely ruins a lot of his power because, like, as we read throughout the doc, he used Zen's name multiple times to try and invoke a response from people that you could see a couple different ways. One of them could have been like excitement that you could potentially play with the Zentreya, and the fear of letting down the Zentreya. So he definitely used her as a manipulation tactic, and her unfollowing, or them unfollowing, is a lot, is quite a lot. Ooh, excuse me. Aka's not a monster. She's ahead of the curve. they're all commenting because I put out the clown PNG.
I see. What about the clown PNG?
Oh, they're just like, some of them are simping. His strength has been reduced. Yes, I agree. His strength has been reduced, and I'm happy that that has happened. I love overtime. It sucks, but I love money. I do not. Let's see, chat. Here's the thing. I accepted the job I'm working in so that I can pay off my debts. Once that is done, I will not be working at that job much longer. Well, I might work there long enough to get a down payment for a house, and then I'm going right back to where it was doing before. Maybe. I may do a different job. We're not sure. By that point, maybe I'll actually, like, be able to go full-time or at least part-time with streaming. But we'll see. We'll see. Classy mode, yes. Using someone else's cloud is something else. I agree. See, Chai, here's the thing. Like, in a way, to kind of explain it, whenever we bring on somebody, or whenever, like, you have guests on from another channel, in a way that is kind of a use of clout, but it's in a more respectful way. Like, it's not like where you DM a person and say, hey, I want you on my show because I want your viewers. That's not how that works. This set is, again, said for things like collabs. You're not really using, I mean, it depends, but, like, when these kinds of situations happen, that's like a good use of, like, another person coming on your show. A bad use is what Toaster is doing, basically. Love the Lumi smug face. Yes, I do too. I do too. Everybody has a smug face with theirs. I just have, oh, you know what? I should put mine on. Chat, do you want to see the clown, or do you want to see, I feel like I should be consistent, so I should put my Fugi tech on of that, so... Here, let me fix that. Oh gosh, I'm all zoomed in. Hold on. There we go. The smug can be enjoyed by all sides. I'm gonna, what we should do is I am going to switch over to the main screen so that I can prep that before. There we go. Here, I'm gonna hide my screen there real quickly. Let me add the Fugies. There's Mizu's. There's Lumi's. Where's mine?
Man, your desktop is so much cleaner than mine.
Oh, that's just my front screen, and I have it cleaned specifically because that's what people see if my main screen comes up. All of my other ones are on my long screen. But I appreciate that. That's very nice of you.
Yeah, chat, Akko's gaslighting you all.
How's Akko gaslighting everybody? I just got back.
What do you mean?
By showing a cleaner version of my desktop.
Oh.
Here, chat, do you want to see like a screenshot of my other desk? I mean, I have 3 desktop screens. The other 2 of them are in use. The other one is absolutely not used at all. Actually, can I take a picture of this one? Do I have any personal information on this one? Actually, I probably shouldn't show that. Let me hide that.
I mean, you can just use snipping tool and then take the pen and scribble it.
This is true. Hold on, chat. Screen. Take picture of screen. Oh gosh, that's showing all 3 screens now. Again, I want to be careful. I don't want to show any weird personal shit. So we're gonna crop that.
Yeah, I can't show the porn on your desktop.
Exactly, we can't do that.
I mean, you can.
It's just not a good idea.
Exactly.
I mean, you have porn on your desktop?
No, I actually talked about this on stream because we were joking about Vouch, and I was like, chat, here's the thing. I just don't even keep porn, for the most part, on my computer.
Yeah, that's for your phone.
Yeah, I do have a folder of all Akko art I have ever had, but that is in a folder that is not normally opened. So, like, it's not like I have the danger of pulling a vouch because I just don't save that kind of stuff.
Oh, so you have your horse porn somewhere else. I got it.
Exactly. Exactly.
I have so much porn on my computer and I don't care.
The Rima Clop is in other places.
I have at least like 3 Black Butler dojins on my phone.
The only dojin I have ever actually saved is one about a Dullahan girl. It's very wholesome.
Oh, very good.
None of that NTR shit.
Okay, let me save this to downloads. And I gotta move back all my tabs. Okay.
Leave the seahorses alone. I mean, it's not my fault the males can get pregnant.
Alright, chat. So, really quickly, this is my other screen that I use. I've covered up all the apps I use. You could probably still see some of them. I don't really care about things like the EA app, or the Unity app, or the Recycle Bin. But, like, I have covered up...
having Kirsha's Dojin on her phone, fake ban. You know what? I completely forgot about that. I actually do have that one on my PC.
That's right, I forgot about that. Oops. There we go. I forgot that she did have one. I read it once, and, you know, I thought it was okay. But like, Chad, I said this before, and I'll reiterate it again. When there are VTubers I like, I don't actually save hentai of them.
Man, now I just feel insulted. You should save my hentai.
Well, okay,
I don't have many.
You guys
have
are
some.
you guys are a little different. Because like we're all a group and kind of shit, and like group art or just like art of all 3 of us together is kind of cool. But like I don't think of other VTubers. I view a lot of other VTubers as just like co-partners or just like co-workers almost. Not like it's kind of just in the way
I
that
have my co-workers nudes.
it's kind of. But like, I just don't have it because it feels weird to me. Especially again when I because I have made videos on Kirsha, having a dojin of her that I look at, it just feels weird to me. And again, that's probably just me. But
If we ever get to talk to Kershaw on stream, I'm gonna tell her to her face that I have fapped to her dojin.
One day.
It'll be the literal first thing I say.
Oh my gosh. And here's the thing, because of her opinions on femboys, she would say that that's very on point for you. Oh my gosh.
Well, you can't release a dojin and then not expect people to fap to it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. And I don't think that she thinks that either. I think she plays into the meme of any hentai that gets done of her, and I'm pretty sure she's the one that paid for it. That's totally fine. And I'm sure she would say, "Hey, go do your thing," you know. It's just personally for me, like, again, and it's just a me thing where I feel a little bit weird when I see hentai of other creators that I have a little respect for. That's why, like even with Mori, my Oshi, like I like Mori Calliope, but I don't view any of her lewd content that people have made of her.
Well, see, that's different because that's content people have made of her.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is content Kirsch made of herself.
This is true. Okay.
Right,
yeah.
If I gave you like, I'm not saying that I have the money to do this right now, but if you were to go to a con, I gave you $200 to go to a meet and greet with Maury, and to have you just say, "I have seen your porn," would you do it?
I'd do it for free.
I know you would.
Yeah, I would.
But that's because Akko's broke as fuck.
I mean, I'm actually making $4,500 a month right now, which is double what I was making at my last job. So, I would do it. I guess I would ask it at the end of the preamble that, would you want me to say what I did with it, or just tell me to say that?
No, just say, "I have seen your porn, but your con badge has to have your name facing towards Mori, so it says MommaOcco.
Oh,
So she
okay.
knows.
Fair enough.
So she knows it was you.
Uh-huh. No, yeah,
I
sure.
do this out of love.
I mean, you don't have to pay me to do that. Here's the problem. I would say that, and then I'd get on Twitter, and she would probably block me. She probably wouldn't. I don't know. Like her persona.
If you do that, I will purchase fully rendered Akko and Mori porn for you to hang up.
Oh no.
It's kind of weird she didn't just create a doujin of her himbo fantasies and not a metaphor of her past relationships.
Is it so? I do remember. Is that so? The doujin for Kirsch is of her past relationships. Is that true? I didn't know that because like I read it once and then I just forgot about it. I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend to understand her want in a female relationship because like fun fact, chat. Even though I like listening to her content, I don't know everything about her. I don't know what she wants in a man. If I did, and I matched that, I would try and gravitate towards that, but I don't.
Okay, Akko.
Yeah.
This is what you want in a man.
Okay.
So you know Proctor, right?
Yeah.
Just
That-
flipped out 180 degrees.
Okay, I was gonna say, Proctor
She
is like...
wants a himbo. She doesn't want a well-versed Englishman.
Okay, so you're saying that I already have half of that because I'm stupid. Because himbos are stupid.
Yes.
Okay, so you're saying I just need to get more buff and have a lot of money, and then I would be good.
Yes.
I could also spin the I'm a 1/16th Italian, and that would probably work in my favor too.
Also, Proctor, if you're here, or Azahara or Murray, you're still here. Tell him I say it with love.
Oh. She
wants hands. Yeah, she wants hands.
Well, my hands are decently sized.
Oh, she just wants Crunk from Emperor's New Groove.
Well, I don't have
respect.
I don't have a chin, but I'll do my best.
Kronk is pretty based.
He is.
He is.
Did you guys watch the Kronk only movie? That was great.
Yes, I love
great.
Crunk's New Groove.
Such a good movie. I like it more than Emperor's New Groove. I better see you crushing an apple this fall. Well, you wouldn't, because I don't take pictures of myself. Period. Even when my
I mean, just have some gloves on and crush an apple.
Are you saying put the gloves on my legs, or?
In your hands. Crush the apple with your hands.
I thought people were asking for my thighs to squish an apple.
No.
Because I know that people like girls squishing things with their legs. That's
girls.
See, this is why I just can't fit into the girl space. I just don't have those girl features everybody wants.
You have more girl features than fucking Toaster does.
Oh, damn. Hey.
Yeah, but he's already one of the girlies.
No, he can go fucking get beat in the street.
Pippa called her pathetic for having those takes. Thank you for the 2 chaos. Well, Pippa is just brutal, so I kind of expect that from Pippa. No, I mean, like, I love how we've devolved into a conversation about Kirsch's performance. Here's the thing. Every woman and every man has their wants for what they want. There reaches a certain point for everybody, where you kind of have to compromise a little bit if you just want a partner. I'm not at that point yet because I'm not in a spot emotionally and physically where I feel like I'm ready to have one. So I haven't hit that phase yet. But like, I imagine that eventually everybody will be like, okay, I'm gonna have to compromise some of these ideals because I want a partner. You know, don't compromise the serious stuff like maybe matching your political beliefs, your religious beliefs, your beliefs in how you want to raise a family. But like, if you have to compromise some physical features, you know what I mean? You know, like tomorrow, if I met a girl that people would consider average, but she is absolutely amazing on the inside, I'd be fine with that. I would just tell her I don't feel comfortable being in a relationship because I'm poor. Or because I have debt. Excuse me.
You know what? Fair.
Trippa's
Um,
ideal fantasy is play from Pokemon Black 2. I don't know why you guys are bringing up Pokemon and then you don't say Colress. Literally had months long thing about Colress.
Wait, Clay. I want to see a picture of this guy.
Look up Clay and then look up Colress. Colress. You're gonna have to say Clay Pokemon and you'll probably find it just fine.
Oh yeah, I've seen this guy. I've seen multiple pictures of Kirsha, or not Kirsha, Pippa, with
Pippa's having her serial killer face. Oh no.
Clay's not a
What's
serial
serial
killer
killer?
though. He's a literal dad.
So Pippa just wants a dad.
I mean, most
Colress isn't
most
a dad.
girls just want
Colress
dad.
is a psychopath.
This is what Pippa wants. That's cute.
Yeah, she wants Colress.
Oh, I remember I commented on a post of like her saying wholesome things about him, and then I said not so wholesome things, and then she just looked at me in disgust.
Wait, she replied to you? That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. I know she occasionally replies to people, and that's nice. No, I mean, I don't think that he's a bad-looking guy, so you know that's a thing to move towards.
She had one of the VAs for that guy on stream.
What? Wait, really? Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, sounds like something Pippa would go for.
Oh my goodness, Pippa wants femboys. That does not look like a femboy, good sir. That does not look like a femboy. Nerdy, thank you for the 2. Pippa has a hand fetish from Yoshikaga Kira. Wait, what? Who's that? I have no idea. I feel like you guys are trying to say wrong things on purpose, because I do not remember Pippa ever saying she wanted lesbian-coded twinks. I feel like that's a joke that people make fun of her with. Anyway, I feel like we've kind of stalled long enough from the pain that we're about to inflict on people.
I mean, I wouldn't call it stalling. I would probably say it's more a prelude to what's to come.
Fair enough. Anyway, chat.
Oh, and also, just so you know, just so we're not watching like, excuse me, multiple minutes of a lot of nothing. It looks like she starts talking about Mr. Toast at like 14 minutes in.
14 minutes in? Okay. The first video I have is 16 minutes long, so I will skip to 14 minutes in that one. And I'm going, because like our based Rarat clipper, oh yeah, she does. Oh, perfect. Thank you, computer, for rendering that. Here. Or maybe they started recording. Oh no, they started recording at a decent spot. Perfect. Anyway, chat. One of our archivers. I don't know if they want to shout out. They can shout themselves out if they really would like to be shouted out. Recorded this stream for us. I don't know how they get through listening to this, but they do. But basically, when Elara came back from her vacation, she talked about actually no, this was a couple days later, but she talked about the toast situation. Now, we were told, and again, I have no problem saying this because it's a public server, and if you have a public Discord server, you are not allowed to get upset when people decide to say like if it's a private paid Discord server, I don't want to know what goes on in it.
She was talking shit in her Discord server chat.
Yes. Sorry, a lot of explaining, but yes. Yeah. Sorry.
And it was funny because she was trying to suck Toaster's dick. Oh, they're being so mean to poor Toaster. He's such a good boy. How could they?
She
Those
was
Underthetea
doing it.
assholes.
Yeah, she was doing it like the same night we were streaming, and then the next day.
Yeah, pretty much. Because, like, the way the events, as I recall them, is Mizu makes his absolute banger tweet, that is probably at over 700,000 views now, if I had to imagine. And then, like, her Discord picks it up because they scoured the internet as well for things. And, that she comments on it saying, oh man, that's really scummy of them. So, she does this stream, and I assume that she was already going to talk about him, but, like, it was just funny seeing that comment from her. Really quickly, Ira, thank you for the 1 month membership. Water Deer TV VT dropped some more tweets as of 3 hours ago regarding Evil Frog. Could you send that to us? I do not have access to looking at their account.
Well, then I got it. I'm going.
Okay, thank you. It's just I noticed I was trying to pull them up in the background and I was blocked.
Oh yeah, they don't like us.
Oh, I guess we also have another couple possible toaster burners as well, posting on stuff.
More?
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh. Do we want to bring up the toaster burner just so that people can see it? I don't want to like.
It's multiple accounts. It's like, you know, just a lot of random numbers. It's on the Water Deer VT page.
Okay.
Hold on here. I will post it in Shooting the Shit.
All right. While you are doing that, well, thank you for the 2. I mean, when you see Clay's name, Colress is there. Fair enough. Fair enough. And then Nerdy for 5, thank you. Kira is the serial killer from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4. He has a hand fetish. Pippo has been watching JoJo recently. Okay, I understand. I understand. Yeah, I may have to... Why is it formatting it that way? Okay, so they're just documenting what other burners apparently are.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit!
What?
That's a lot of burners. Potential burners, excuse me. Allegedly potential burners.
I would take stuff like that with a grain of salt, because as soon as one, if somebody even has one, as soon as one gets discovered, when it's a big drama like this, people are gonna just make a bunch of new ones to mess with them.
No, I agree. The one that I'm looking at, like, literally it's all the same name for these accounts, which might actually, there's a decent chance if they're all the same, it could be bots as well.
I don't know. I'm gonna look into one that has been replying a lot to stuff.
Oh man, this is so weird. Do you
want... the account that was replying to stuff is now gone.
Really? The one that we pointed out originally?
No, it's a different one.
Okay. Oh my gosh. So they announced one of the next girls in VShojo.
No, that's just a new outfit.
Oh, is that a new outfit for Hime?
The Princess Hime thing or whatever.
Oh, okay. See, I don't pay attention to them.
That's just a new outfit.
Fair enough.
I completely forgot she existed, honestly.
Is she the VTuber that only streams like once a year?
I think so.
Okay, because I know that there's a VTuber that streams like once a year and then never exists ever again.
Don't talk about my Oshigura like that.
No, Gura streams like once a month. That's different. Oh, Hime streams? She still streams? She has a new outfit, so maybe.
She just started streaming like 2 hours ago, I think.
Oh, that's probably to show off the new outfit, but fair enough.
She'll be back next year.
Alright. So, while Lumi is looking for this, do I have the stream pulled up for you too?
Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna say no to fuck with Akko, but yeah. Yes, you do.
I love you guys. Really quickly, chat. As one other quick aside. I was telling my friends earlier today, I was like, I have now decided to label my friends all... Like, I have best friends, and then I have the bros. And the bros are, like, friends that... it's like being a best friend, but it's like a legacy title. Like, when you get adopted into something. So I have, like, 3 dudes that are, like, the bros. And then Lumi and Mizu are like my best friends. So, so I love you guys. You guys are awesome. All right.
Oh, I love you too.
We're moving up in the world chat.
You are. Yes.
I know, right? We're getting super parasocial in here.
Pretty much. You're invited to my wedding if I ever have one.
I call being the maid of honor. Actually, no, I don't want that responsibility. I just want to be a maid. I just want to be a bridesmaid.
Wait, isn't that something that the bride chooses?
You're the bride.
Oh shit, you're right.
Gonna be the bride.
Yeah,
What
you
am I
said
gonna be,
your
the
wedding.
groomsman? Yeah.
Fuck, you're right.
You get to be the pretty princess in this situation.
Oh man. Imagine I like meet a cute girl and she's like, "Oh, can I be the man in the wedding?" my mom would hate me so much because my mom would be like, "Does this mean I have to pay for your fucking wedding?" Oh fuck. Here, can you guys hear? Let me. Can you guys hear this?
Oh, thankfully we are blessed
Very
and I
quiet.
can't hear shit.
Started, guys.
How about now?
Yeah, it's
We do.
better.
All right, cool. Cool.
Now we can hear her.
Lumi is one of the bros. All right, chat. So, I will skim if I need to, but I looked at this beforehand, and it appeared that the clip I was given starts off pretty quickly from the evil toaster stuff.
Back got here late. Hello, Asahara. You missed me throwing a little bit of shade at Proctor. No, not really shade, just more so. Kirsch just tasted him and I just said the opposite of Proctor.
Yes. Oh man, did I? I remember. So when I was reading her the document, she actually like briefly came into the stream to say hi, which I never expected. I like with the entire time I made those, I never expected her to talk to me at all. And so when I saw her in there, I was like, "Oh, hello." Proctor like came into my DMs and he's like, "How are you this under control?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "She's in your chat right now." And I'm like, "Yeah. What do you want me to say?" I don't know. It's just like I don't know. I just thought it was funny. Anyway.
I mean, it is, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, yeah, it's really cool when somebody that you admire comes into your chat, but like, I try not to make a big deal out of it. Like, I obviously say, "Oh, hey, hello, it's cool to see you here. Thanks you for dropping by," you know? But I'm not gonna like prostrate myself over the earth for somebody because they're not Jesus. Like, if my actual hero Mike Rowe came into my chat and said that he wanted to like talk to me, I wouldn't like make it weird. I would just say, "Okay, thank you. I appreciate you coming."
It's like if you overreacted, then the person will be like, "Wow, they're such a fucking freak," and then never come back.
Yeah.
Or also just to have the, you know, a big brain play of not admiring anybody.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I try to keep it in the middle. It's just like, "Oh, hello, I see you there. Thank you for coming," and all that kind of stuff, you know? Because I feel like you got to treat them like humans, because they're all humans at the end of the day.
It's debatable.
Akko, hi Jesus, let's clap. Unironically, chat, we do Bible study streams on my channel. By the way, we're going to do one on the 1st. We're going to listen to some Veggie Tales. If Jesus literally came down and said, "Hey, can I collab with you?" I'd be like, "Sure."
Imagine Jesus the Twitch streamer.
I laugh, but that would be kind of cool.
Hi guys, this is our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
He says none of the religions work, so just listen to him. Oh. Alright. We'll get started here, chat. And, obviously, if you guys need me to stop, let me know at any point, and I can stop.
Type 1, for the run on the new news and drama, and let's get it started, guys.
We have to deal. I do feel like she turned down some of her music after we talked about it.
Yeah, let's dive in. I'm gonna move down here. Let's do it. I'm not gonna pull up my Vtuber review stuff.
Oh my gosh, she used the exact same thing that you got, Lumi.
Definitely.
No, it's a different one.
Was it different?
She does,
Oh, fair.
Yeah, mine actually has me
we talked
in
about
it.
this a little bit Wednesday, but
Oh, you're fair. Why is she using water though?
so I kind of want to.
Water doesn't fit her theme. I'm confused.
And talk about what happened the other day. And what has kind of led to
Jesus the VTuber?
where we
Hell
are
yeah.
now.
I would love to
So
see
first up,
our
if you guys
Lord
remember
and Savior
this whole,
Jesus Christ be a
situation,
VTuber.
With the Twitch
I don't think he would
knock
need to be,
knock,
but that would be
came out,
funny.
the knocking. which everybody just hates.
You can't
it's
catch
horrible.
Jesus on
It's a
stream.
really
He'll
bad
break the
function.
cameras.
Twitch needs to take it away.
Why
I
is
think
my
we're all
model
on the same page
making
about
noise?
that.
What the heck?
This thing really fucking sucks. It really fucking sucks.
Oh, I know why.
Horrible feature. So if you don't know what it is, basically it allows for people to, while you're live at any time, to knock on your channel and start collabing with you instantaneously. It's not safe.
So because I'm broadcasting the mic, it
really
makes it
bad.
look like the
Now,
the
I will
audio is
remind you guys,
speaking.
just slight
He got
misinformation
canceled
on
for
this
our
one.
sins. Yes.
It does not turn on
He
your
did get canceled for our
camera.
sins.
It turns on. Okay, so let me reword this correctly. So when you do the knock, it turns on your camera, but it does not turn on the person's
I might need to
camera
turn on my model.
that
This
you
is
are
kind of
knocking
funny.
on, if that makes sense. So if I went to Zentrea and knocked on their channel, it's not going to turn on Zentrea's channel or in their camera. It's going to turn on mine. So I want to make that very clear. Sensei, thank you so much for giving us. Let's go. I've ended it yesterday on French stream. I caught all of us off guard, yeah. So I do want to clear that up. It's not. I know a lot of people are saying it's bad.
Also,
but
like,
it is
I don't
bad,
know
it's intrusive, but
if this is
I do wanna
just
clear
a me
that
thing,
misinformation,
but like,
'cause-
I really hope whoever like makes videos on the whole like toaster thing and stuff, because it's some pretty like it's not OMG egregious shit and everything, but it's enough of a serious thing where words. It would be nice if people would not monetize those videos, because then it's like, whatever. But that's just me, because I personally am not monetizing anything that I'm talking about Evil Toaster, because I don't want to profit off of other people's pain, except for Caliente. She could go fuck off. I'll profit off her pain.
I don't believe in the don't monetize stuff thing.
That's fair. But that's just my conscience being like, eh.
Well, I mean, like, I definitely see both sides to the argument. My thing is just like, monetization is okay, but you don't like be a whole, hey guys, how about you donate to my channel while you're trying to read about a guy that's abusing women. Like that is definitely a very huge overreach.
Yeah, it's like for streams and stuff, people like if people want to tip, they can tip, but I'm not gonna have the alerts up and everything.
Yes.
But for like ads and stuff, I ain't gonna have that shit like up and all that. At least on YouTube.
I mean, that's fair. That's fine. No, yeah, I think there's a fine line between, because again, like people need to make money and all that kind of stuff. If you're doing it for one stream or something like that, that's fine. But like when I think about the people that do those crime videos, they gotta make money too. I don't know. That's a weird ethical thing. Why is my model freaking out? My model's freaking out here, chat. We're gonna...
I just wanted to clarify before somebody in chat was like, I feel like you guys are hypocrites about something. It's like, no, I don't actually agree with that.
Oh, fair enough.
If they knock on your channel, it doesn't turn your camera on.
Does Elara use a voice filter? We're pretty sure.
Right, exactly. It needs permission for the person.
I'm like
knocked.
90% sure.
I need permission to be knocked on. Yeah, guys, if you want to knock on my channel, you have to knock me up. You can't just knock me up.
Of course.
You gotta knock on my channel first.
Oh my gosh.
Wink, wink.
Thank you for the raid.
Nudge, nudge.
Hello.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, only Walter White is the one that's knocking. So, that's kind of where this stood, right, chat? Now, a lot of people censored. Stop getting subs. Thank you so much.
I will say, when you're covering a topic like, and now technically she doesn't really know how bad it is, but like, we'll see just like how much these TTS things and all of these little emote things go on screen when she starts talking about the real shit. Because again, like when you're talking about serious stuff, I do believe that you should be serious. I don't know. I just hope that I don't see all this when she starts talking about the doc.
Let's get some celebration, chat. Elara here with the knockers. Yeah, I'm
I just
telling you
hope.
about how it is to knock, chat. I am the one that knocks. So anyway, this is where everything started, right? Now, most of the community was very much like,
Turn on notice and thank people later. Yes, I agree.
Even like Shy Lily was like, I want a feature. Zentrea was like, I think it's very intrusive and dangerous. Pumpkin Potion, this is super intrusive. Bow's like, what in God's name, everybody think this is a good idea. I even said, why we trade the host feature. By the way, bring back the host feature. So all in all, chat, just a really bad call from Twitch. Everybody not about it. I think the one thing that I want to remind you all of is, you know,
Can we do a
for
Lara
us
bingo?
collaboration, especially in the VTuber space, it's planned, right? We all go and talk to each other beforehand. We like to plan our collabs. Nobody is very last minute. Twitch is trying to push everybody. So this really just goes against our culture and goes against what we like with collaboration.
Excuse me.
And Sid was one of Toaster's close friends, yeah.
I missed the host feature. I never used it.
I'm sure Centuria
Most people
like,
didn't.
nah, but here's the
Yeah,
thing,
that's
though,
why
it's
they
okay
got
to
rid of it and
disagree
replaced it with this.
and have different opinions about stuff, right? We welcome that, and especially my community. That's okay. It's okay to have a different opinion. Obviously, Centuria felt this way, so I want to talk about Evil Toaster's reaction to this. So, of course, this starts right here, chat. This is where it gets kind of interesting. So, Evil Toaster Tuesday
Oh yeah,
night-
she blocked
tweeting
me
out,
so
I'm
she
sorry.
couldn't
Now, when
see
people
the
ask me what
funny
is
meme
vegan
that was
chicken,
made
that's
in
me.
my server
I
that I
can say I told them to
posted.
make this
Who,
feature, and they
Elara?
actually heckin' did it.
Sad, yes.
So a lot of people are upset by Evil Toaster because
I didn't even block her at all. I just muted her account.
Making this
See, I think if I never made that comment about her being
Obviously,
anti,
a lot
she
of
would
Positive
have
people
you're
blocked
gonna
me.
talk over it in like a long period of time.
Sorry. I think if I didn't make that comment about her being an anti, she would have blocked me because like there were months afterwards that she just ignored us. It's whatever now though.
Yeah, no, we're not happy about that, right?
Had the Google Doc
Yeah, exactly.
dropped when she
So,
streamed this? Yes.
A lot of people are upset by that, right?
This stream is like I don't want to say, I think it was like almost a full day old when the doc had, because like the doc came out
No,
Thursday night.
It wasn't a full. I don't think it was a full day old. She went live with this. I think like Friday afternoon.
Friday afternoon. Okay, so it was more like 12 hours, 16 hours afterwards. Because the way I remember it is we were in the middle of our stream on Thursday, and it literally drops, and then he's like, hey, this thing is dropped. Let's look at this right now. And then we all pull it up, and then that's the rest of the stream. So, like, literally, the way I could see it happening is Lara woke up, saw this, and decided that was going to be the stream for the day. So her opinion will change. Well, again, she had it from the beginning of her stream. Now, I don't know how much of it she has read, but, like, again, what I was told is at the beginning of this stream, she was basically on the side that Evil Toaster did nothing wrong, and then it evolves over time.
They're like, oh, you directly had involvement in it. I don't want you guys to go attack Evil Toaster over this, right? Like, it's okay to make a mistake and fuck up something, right? Like, you know, you made this call and you want to
Like I said.
take it back, right?
You know, I
totally
hope she
get that,
sees
but
person's
that's
post.
Not what happened. So, Evil Toaster said I muted this a while ago because people were full of brain rot, telling me please and please add better features for collabing, making collab organizing and communication easier. It's not the same as me deciding how exactly it was executed. That's a fair point, right? But of course, the bigger issue here
You want to pause
is
for a
this tweet
second?
right here, which is
Yep.
Azahara say, but she was pro Evil Toaster before the doc. Yes, she was. She was.
She was.
Her server was like shaming us for attacking the poor non-binary man thing, and then their opinions changed real quick.
Well, do you want to show those? Again, because
No.
it's a public server, but like, if you don't, we don't need to. But chat, just understand that like in her server, people were like mogging us for daring to even say that he had done something wrong. And originally, I believe it was because of Mizu's tweet, and they're like, "Oh, it's under the T. Obviously, he's done nothing wrong." And I just gotta say, I understand that like because we are not like the most savory to some people, they're going to look at whatever we report on and obviously try, and by they I mean just people in general, they're going to look at what we report on and say, well, obviously the person is right because they're saying he's wrong. I don't like it when people do that because they're taking a bad idea of somebody they don't, or they're taking the idea of somebody they don't like and then saying, well, because I don't like them, they obviously are wrong. And then that makes you look like an idiot later when it turns out that we're right.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Honestly, it's just all stupid.
I thought it was very funny watching them get upsetty spaghetti about me mention it. Because I knew that they thought I just hadn't done any research and I was just making shit up. It's like, no, I already knew the answer before I posted it.
Yeah, it's like, even, what was it, last week? Or like the very beginning of this week. I think it was Monday. Yeah, it was Monday for Mortis Monday. I was shit-talking Toaster like a fucking lot.
Mhm.
Because I knew I had a feeling that he was a fucking creep.
I didn't have a feeling, I already knew.
Yeah.
Well, I
already
knew he
seen
was a
some
creep.
people's information.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah,
like-
I knew he was a creep. It's like I was talking about it on TVA and everything, and people on TVA were also yapping about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's like we all knew. In person, made a post back in July when I showed him the oh my god, I want to be one of the girlies posts that Toaster made, and
I remember
he
that.
was like, "Why is a 32-year-old man talking like a 16-year-old waiting for the docs to drop?"
Mm-hmm. I think that was the
And
Canary in
then
the Coal Mine post.
Yeah, it's just funny.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's just one of those situations where it's just like, I'm fine with it. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. Where people will just automatically associate our opinions are wrong. But like, it's almost kind of funnier when people do that, because especially when we're right, because like I would say like 99% of the time, we don't fire at the hip with our information. Like, if we say something, we're pretty confident that in our beliefs. And so it's just really funny when people try to discredit us, and then we're proven right later down the line. It's just funny. Here, we'll continue.
The amount of people saying no one asked for this. Bro, none of y'all asked for anything. You actually need to grow on Twitch because you have no idea what you're doing. Collab content is proven to be extremely effective, but you refuse to engage in it because you're terrified of people. Now, this was just rude. This was just rude.
This was just rude. I agree.
I disagree with this. There's lots of people that know what they're doing, and they don't need to be berated because they don't like this feature. You cannot like the feature and still know what you're doing. Like, a very rude post. Obviously, there's a good ratio on this. A lot of people are upset by it. There was another post that we reviewed where they were making a joke about the whole Twitter drama with the title in their Twitch stream. To be honest, I didn't really take that as insulting. I just took it more as like, sarcasm and making light of the situation. But yeah, this to me was kind of rude. Now, when I look at this,
I like how one of their comments says, "Very rude, but not totally wrong." What? What do you mean not totally wrong? What?
As somebody who does not like V Shoujo or specifically Zentreya, are you really gonna be like, yeah, the people in V Shoujo don't know what the fuck they're doing? He's totally right. Like, genuinely, even though I don't like them, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, they don't know what they're doing. They clearly know what they're doing. That's why they're popular.
That's why they're rightfully mad.
I said, all right, you know what? Toaster is probably very defensive about this whole situation. I think that Toaster is probably just, it was kind of like their idea, so they feel proud of it. And they're obviously upset that other people are upset about it. But I do think that it is fair to call this out, right? Like, I think Evil Toaster is a horrible person when I first read this. No, I didn't really think so. I thought Evil Toaster...
Side note, I think that's the only thing that you knew about him before you decided to start talking about this, which is why that you think the way you do.
Toaster was just, a little misguided in what they thought was correct. It was way too...
Really quickly, chat. Also, I think it's important to add context. When we decided to talk about this with Arch, this wasn't the only thing we had. Like, I had collected from Kirsha, who had actually done real digging, multiple tweets that this guy had made that looked really suspicious. Like, it wasn't just this. It wasn't just the girlies post. It was multiple other posts. Like, literally, he had a post where he's like, Trump is forcing people into concentration camps, which is ridiculous. But, like, we just don't fire from the hip from nothing. We had there was a lot to go over from this guy before the doc came out. Like, I had enough reason to dislike and never want to associate with this guy before I learned that he was abusive towards women. That just like added like an entire fucking cake on top of it.
He just gave me the fucking creeps from the get.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he did to me too. It just, the doc validated everything that I thought.
They're rude, yes. But when I read this, did I think they were a horrible person? No, not really. But then chat, everything this morning, it changed. And there is a new document that has been released. So we got to take a look at it. Yeah, guess what? It got worse. It got worse, chat. Piranha, what the fuck are you doing? FNAF feet tier list. What the fuck? What are you doing, Piranha? Oh my god. Yeah, so the document, chat, has been dropped.
Love that
is right.
aside.
The document has been dropped. So before we get into this document, I do want to ask you guys. Apparently the competitive Overwatch community hate this guy. Yeah, apparently so, Toke. I've heard that as well. Before we dive into this, let me ask you all. How did you feel about this tweet in particular? Again, you can feel about however you want. For
It was
me,
bad
I'm
and he
like,
should
it's
feel
rude, but
bad.
It's not the, end of the world, right? Well, obviously, this is how we felt before the document. Very bad take. Yeah, it was just rude. But I don't think it was something to ruin him. And then this document came out. So we're gonna see how bad it is. Yeah, very unprofessional. That's very true. Yeah, I mean, maybe trying to push up the Twitter hate. I don't know, but I do want to point something out. Oh God.
What the fuck?
Vtuber saying bad hot. Take a document with
Got him.
receipts suddenly appearing.
Bro.
Sorry, Laura, our memes are funnier.
Good. So what I want to tell you guys is, had Evil Toaster
I
not
can't
really
hear her
done
at
this
all.
right here,
You can't hear her.
I don't think that
Okay,
this
she's
document
back.
would have come out. But yeah, by Evil Toaster being such a dick about stuff, it really pushed people over the edge. And thus this morning, chat, or actually last night, I'm sorry, 12 hours ago. I'm so sorry. I thought it was this morning. Serena tweeting out.
Okay. I'm sorry. That just sounded. I don't know.
We're tired of Evil Toaster.
I'm not saying anything.
Evil Toaster behind the scene. Behavior going unchecked and allowing them to mistreat women while still benefiting from his position as a Twitch ambassador and his status in the VTuber community. So, guys, we're going to take a look here at this document. It's not looking good. But I do want to talk about also Kimmy. Kimmy also putting some extra screenshots as well. So we will definitely take a look at those. And, of course, look at some of these reactions. So this is a pretty long document, chat. So I hope you're ready. Everybody buckle the fuck up. Put your seatbelts on. And here we go.
Are you gonna read the entire thing?
Apparently, 57 pages? Which I will try to read as much as I can of it.
I mean, her stream's like 3
because
hours
obviously
long,
it's
so I
very
think so.
detailed and,
Fair enough.
definitely deserves the time to be talked about. So yeah, let's take a look. So the mini stories that has manipulated her and cornered by Evil Toaster, his constant overbearing and wanted intimate behavior towards others, his forceful entry past boundaries, and more. So kind of sounds like they really push a lot of boundaries, where constantly overbearing, just unwanted intimate behavior, really crossed a lot of lines. So disclaimer, the following document is not made to entice harassment or harm. I will say that again, chat. That's a very good point. Do not go and harass Evil Toaster or anybody
For a
else.
second.
Right, chat?
I'm not that good of a person. Fuck him. Drag him. Drag him to the fucking street. Beat him with a goddamn stick. I don't
Oh, okay.
care.
Don't get the stream taken down. But
In Minecraft.
in Minecraft, yes. Steal all his items in Minecraft.
Grief him. No. Even worse. Plant a tree next to his house.
No, wait. He plays he plays Overwatch. So just teabag him in Overwatch.
I'm gonna say it again. Do not go harass anybody. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna dive into it, and that should be enough for you. All right. A is the one that came up with this sub idea, by the way, chat. No, not that person. No, that was OmniSkull. Yeah, somebody totally different. What's up, Hannah? What's up, Valmore? How are you? So we want to bring awareness to his repeated behavior to help others who may have experiences and not realize his manipulation, prevent more people from falling victim to him, and keep a public account of all experiences. So
He plays
I think it's
Overwatch.
really
Overwatch
sad
2
that
is
we got
enough
to this
punishment.
point where this person has to release a document about it. But if we feel like this person isn't going to take accountability, here we are, chat. So what's important to keep in mind through reading this document, yo, what's up, Val? How are you? Oh, thank you coming from Twitter. Let's go. I love my Twitter friends. It's good to see you. Yeah, we're talking about something going on with a big VTuber, Twitch ambassador. So there is a power imbalance. In the content creator space, Evil Toaster is connected to a what? A public figures and numbers backing them. What's up, Red Club? Beyond that, these public figures are incredibly respected within their community, very much like Zentrea, Fruit, lots of very
Nobody
very
cares
big
about
people.
Fruit.
So you gotta understand, this person is at the upper echelon when it comes to VTubers, right? They're up there with the big wigs. And so you gotta understand that this person has power, right? They have a lot of reputation, they got a lot of clout. It's a big person, right? So I think it is important to acknowledge that, which is a fair point. When people have spoken out, Evil Toaster purposely ignores any and all drama so as to not call attention to it. Okay, I mean, that's fair. A lot of people, when you get to a certain size, do not call attention to drama. I don't really find like a big issue with that unless it's something that really needs to be spoken about, like, harassment or something like that, right? However, behind the scenes, he constantly badmouths people. It feels wrong to set high-profile content creators. All right, that is obviously a problem. This is widely known behind the scenes. So people have valid reasoning for thinking they'd be ostracized by a good portion of the VTuber community. Never spoke out against his actions. All right. Oh, thank you, Belle. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink between all this chat. This has been a lot to read. If people are scared to speak out against Toaster, it's not difficult to understand why people give him the benefit of the doubt. A little push boundaries that they normally would not. So, does that make sense, everybody? There is power balance. Maybe got away with some stuff they shouldn't have got away with. Does that all make sense, chat?
Yes.
I don't know, does it make sense to you?
Yeah, does it make sense?
If somebody's really big, people don't want to disagree.
Now
with
defend
them
it, Elara.
or speak out against them because they're really worried that, something's gonna come back on them. Evil Toaster is under scrutiny for belittling other content creators. Okay, this was that post. For disagreeing with the proposed Twitch feature, not ignoring people's rightful criticism, going so far as to mock the situation in his Twitch title when he went live the following day. So this is what I was talking about, guys. What's up, lady? How are you? This was the title that he put, which, I mean, I didn't really, find this to be, a big deal. I feel like, he was just being like,
It's not really a big deal until you add everything else on top of it.
Situation. I'll make a little bit of a joke, but very smug, but, I didn't find this.
Also, I didn't know this on the first time around when I saw this. Look at the tags that he has included in his stream.
Oh, yeah, I seen.
To be, a big deal. I can
He
see
really
a lot
wants
of
to
people,
sell that.
looking this go, yikes. But, for me, I'm just like, okay, yeah, you're being smug about it, but that's kind of it.
I do want to pause
And
it
it
just
just
for
is a
a
larger context.
second. And also for those of you who are wondering why she just adds this, just random echo effects and everything, it's because she has a Zoomer audience. She needs to jingle the keys to keep them interested.
It doesn't help me.
Makes me want to jump off of a cliff.
In Minecraft.
Yeah, sure.
Just say looks longingly. Everybody knows the context.
Yeah, that post got my Twitter fucking locked for a half hour because someone can't take a motherfucking joke.
I can't believe that. It's still funny though.
Creator, criticize or disagree with the smaller one, and that the VTuber community obliterates the smaller creator is too much. So yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's either a streamer put titles like that for stuff for sure shits and giggles, that too. So, this isn't the biggest thing to me, but it does play a part. It does play a part. I mean, he is an ambassador. That's a good point. That might be.
Yeah, an ambassador probably shouldn't make shit like that.
My personal experience. So I'm putting my personal experience Evil Toaster because I want to make people. I want people to know I'm not impartial when it comes to Evil Toaster. The Twitch ambassador situation is a completely separate incident. And I would have commented on anyone's demeaning words towards the community they're meant to represent. Yeah, it's writing this, there's still to mention the backlash he's faced an apology for a remark. But it also further proved to me that Evil Toaster will never take accountability for what he's done behind closed doors, even if he won't do it in a public instance. So, really just saying I'm not going to take accountability for it, even for what I've done behind closed doors. If he won't do it in a public instance. So, really just saying I'm not going to take accountability for it.
Really quickly, and this is just a personal nitpick, but it like leading up to this, it really feels like she's trying not to. It feels like she's really hoping that she doesn't have to find something to condemn him with, because it really just sounds like, because like I don't know how much she like cares about this toaster guy. I don't know how much she knew about him, but like he's big enough, and because of his contacts. Actually, I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. Really quickly, we have a couple supers here that I want to read just to make sure we don't cheat people out of money. Wolf for 2 says, in Minecraft, right? Lumi smirks, right, Lumi?
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Exactly. And then Do Guy for 5, can you all get a spot on MSM as the otaku culture news? Is MSM... Are they one of the good ones? Or...
No.
Okay, that's what I thought. No.
Also, I hate the fact that there is a news organization called MSN, or MSM, but MSM is also just means mainstream media.
Yeah.
Pick a lane.
Even for what I've done behind closed doors, or even in a public instance. There we go, guys. Here is the pushing of alleged boundaries. So, Evil Toaster and I became friends 2 years ago. I thought Toaster was a great person. However, looking back at fear, I was under quite a bit of manipulation regarding Toaster. One of the first things Toaster would tell to anyone is he craves attention mostly from women, from what I've seen. And this was a tweet that he put out. Every convention is another reminder that I'm not one of the girlies. That I'm never going to get that kind of treatment and affection they give each other, though I try to connect with them. I've gotten better dealing with that fact over time, but it still hurts to think about. I mean, this is just a personal issue, you know. I'm sorry, but that's a personal thing, right? So, you know, whatever. Maybe slightly parasocial, but you know, we'll put that
in context. It sounds way worse.
Which is gonna make me think more about how things would be different otherwise.
I mean, even out of context, it sounds so fucking icky.
Well, no, yeah, but like, you know, if you read that and you actually read it, you understand what he's trying to say. Because again, you talked about it. Oh, go ahead.
It's like, it's like, say if this dude was just like a regular VTuber that never showed his face, yeah, sure. But then seeing what he looks like and learning he's 32 years old, talking to a bunch of younger 20-year-olds, yeah, no, that's creepy.
No, yeah, I agree. I agree. And again, like, knowing what we know from what he said, like, even with the next screenshot down, like, it just sounds like this screenshot right here shows exactly what he means by that top screenshot there, and it just freaks me out so much. Nerdy for 5, he was using his position at Twitch, and if Twitch knew, then couldn't people sue Twitch? That's
I think he is considered technically a contractor, I think, but I'm not sure how Twitch ambassadors, like, how that contract looks.
That is a question for a lawyer, which I am not, so I cannot say.
Illegal mindset, you want to look into this?
He might. I don't know. Eva might be in chat still. I don't know if she went to sleep, but
we'll ask.
Realistically, I'm pretty sure they can't do anything.
No.
Yeah.
Even if he was like an employee of Twitch, like what are... Because Twitch streamers aren't employees of Twitch. Which the only recourse you would have is like workplace abuse, which technically doesn't count when you're a contractor and you're not working at the place.
Mm-hmm. Chat, here's what I'll say. As someone who used to work for Amazon and make badges for people. I know that that Twitch employees technically get something similar. If he was a blue badge employee of Twitch and they knew about his abuse, I don't know, maybe. Like, if they were trying to push it under the rug, maybe. But I don't believe he was, like, that deep into the company. And I don't think that the company knew. I think that if they knew, he would not continue to be an ambassador. Personal opinion, though.
Yeah, let me read this again. I'm not accepting the main class position.
Twitch is stupid, but I don't think they're that stupid.
That'd be better, better for that. Who would tell me them any more than my feelings? Who would let me touch them? There's so many instances of this being in front of me my whole life, where people I'm genuinely good friends with will stop me at a point where they let women they know. Wait, what? They stop me at a point where they let women they know less go past. I can't really hate anyone for it, though. I just hate the game. But who doesn't? What?
Yeah, what?
This is weird.
Pause.
This is weird.
This is weird.
I wouldn't hold that against her because we had the same issue reading that like over and over.
No, I agree. I agree.
That doesn't make sense, like what he's trying to say until you get like further into it. You find out that it really is just him being a super fucking creep. But just like on a first read, you have to read it literally like 13 times, and it's still like, what the fuck are you saying, dude? What does this mean?
No, I agree. I think the who would let me touch them one is kind of weird.
Yeah.
But I agree. You'd be amazed how stupid people can be, Akko, especially companies like Twitch. I mean, I speak from a spot as somebody who worked for Amazon. Not as just a delivery driver, but as a security supervisor that made badges and learned about a lot of intimate details about the inner workings of the company. And from what I know, like, not everybody is stupid. They just choose not to care. But when it comes to stuff like this, knowing Amazon's culture, and especially because it was a dude, they would, no. I think that there are limits at Amazon. Very weirdly expressed ones.
Weird. It's worded weird. I think it's just genuinely complaining that he's not able to get close to people, especially females and ladies. He also expressed this sentiment to me many times. Speaking of our friendship, as you would see above, he desperately wanted intimacy with women, which he framed as casually saying, "I love you," calling people wife, and genuinely wholesome flirting. Alright, so a little bit of pushing boundaries. This turns out not to be true.
A little.
You read in the entirety of this talk. Even the screenshot above, he says, "Who would let me touch them?" I also want to point out that Toaster understands they're seen as a man, and have, as they call it, a main class position. Now, Toaster does identify as a non-binary, from what I remember.
But he also uses he pronouns as well.
But they continues to pressure women, despite knowing he's not one of the girlies, and frankly, isn't because of his gender, his perceived gender, but because how he constantly pushes boundaries.
I know, it's because he's a man.
Mostly women uncomfortable.
I do.
Okay, so
being a man is like, being a man is definitely a pretty big part of it.
It's like, okay. It's like, I know people like to say women are too sensitive and everything, but women do have pretty accurate gut feelings when it comes to just looking at a man and stuff, or just talking with them for a little bit. Like, I had no idea who the fuck Evil Toaster was until I seen him in a friend of mine's Twitch chat and all that. So then I look into him, and then I see, like, just looking at his posts, I'm like, ew, what the fuck? This dude's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
I decide to look up Evil Toaster on Google, and then I see his face, and I'm like, the fuck do you mean non-binary? That's just a fucking man. A 32-year-old goddamn man who wants to identify as non-binary because he wants to get close to women.
Also, no offense, Lumi, but women can't tell for shit. This dude was red flags on red flags. That's the only reason anybody could tell.
Okay, women who have more than 3 brain cells beeping around in their head. And it's like, I don't know if it's because they didn't see the red flags, or if they tried calling him out and being like, creepy man. They'll be like, oh, but he's non-binary. Oh, but he's friends with these people. Oh, me. It's like, I can understand why they kind of waited till they had multiple stories, because if one person came out, they would have been dragged and buried, and then other people would be too scared to come out.
Mm-hmm.
So, I get it. I understand. But, like, I don't know. It's stupid. How this space elevates people just because they are of a certain status is fucking stupid.
Oh, I agree. I 100% agree. It's like one of those things where, like, you know, even though I use a female model, like, I will stay in my man spaces if I ever go anywhere, because that's where I belong, and that's what I'm comfortable with, you know? I understand and can respect the boundaries that, like, men and women have boundaries that they have between themselves, and they should just be respected. And it's very clear that this individual thought that he could violate those boundaries because he decided to identify as something else. And it's just really sad. Really, really sad. And it just upsets me more because, like, with some women, they will write off red flags, sometimes because they just want to be nice, or sometimes because they want to see the good in other people. And it's just like, I understand that, but, like, some people really just need to trust their gut. Like, trust your gut, women. If you get a red flag, trust it. You're probably right.
Toaster is a little pushy when it comes to stuff. But on top of that, it has nothing to do with perceived gender. In this person's opinion, it's more about them making people uncomfortable. Which, kind of judging by these lines, I mean, let's look at the receipts, right? But it's not looking good. Sure, War Dog, and that's fine, right? But I think we have to look at the evidence here and see how uncomfortable is it? Because obviously, like, you know, Mata and Zin are okay with doing that to each other, right? They do it back and forth, but it's one thing when it's one directional. Let's see, if we get too close and you wanted a more, we both had to deny ourselves something we'd want to explore. A crush is just a crush anymore. It's easy to cease because compared to the relationship I have now, there's no reason to want any another one when it just jeopardizes this one. I'm just thinking it'd be a shame if it came to a point where we had to hold ourselves back, because you can still value me despite the potential need to deny yourself something.
Okay, pause it for a second. It's like, I get you don't want to, you know, read everything in a document, but I hate when people just skip over little things like that. Like, I don't know if it's just me being, like, you know, nitpicky, but I like reading through everything aloud because not everyone is going to be staring at their screen.
A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't.
So it's like, that's why I enjoy when we decide to put on a little performance and just read everything.
Well, I've kind of brought this up before, specifically in reference to her, but it kind of goes for a lot of other, like, people that would consider themselves drama tubers. But you can't just, like, if you're not going to read through the whole thing, just don't.
Yeah.
Is my opinion. Or if you can't take it seriously, just don't. Like, I don't understand. You don't have to cover this. You are choosing to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I was kind of spacing out there, but did she gloss over this part and then this part and just skip straight to this part?
Yeah, she kind of just glossed over it.
Elara, there's a lot here that you missed. Like, literally where he's saying, if we were to get too close and you wanted more, and in the context of she's in a relationship and he's saying this, why are you skipping over that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, don't just skip the shit. You really do need to, like, actually read into it. And I don't understand why she chooses not to.
Yeah, and it's like, even if it's, like, just a stupid emote or, like, a 2-word reply, it's like, if it's an emote, like a fucking, like, his stupid goddamn thinking emote and stuff, yes, that's still a message. That's still a goddamn message. Just a stupid picture.
Yeah, that's why I even say what they are out loud. Because, like, oh, go ahead.
No, it's just like, it's like, I agree with Mizu. Part of being a drama tuber and everything is that you're giving context to people who don't have time or, like, just don't want to go through a multi-page document like this. Mm-hmm. You are supposed to read through everything so people can get their context and stuff. And it's like, I haven't watched Rev's video yet. I don't know if he just like did a quick little tilder because I only seen his video was like 22 minutes long.
He did, for the most part. He read some of the most damning information of the document,
You're kind of cutting out.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. He did basically cover some of the most damning information, in my personal opinion. But, like, his whole thing wasn't to read the entire thing. What he wanted to do, in my personal opinion, is show you the worst of the worst so that you understand why this document exists. Obviously, the entire thing is important, but he showed you key parts that, in my opinion, really speak to the point that he's trying to make. I don't know if he's going to go through a whole stream and talk through it, but I feel like he did do good enough to point out why Evil Toaster isn't a bad individual. I will say, just to kind of add on to what you guys are saying, as somebody that works a job where I can't stare at my phone, and I think a lot of people have that, where they can't stare at their phone, but they might be able to listen to something, because most jobs allow that these days. You don't have the access to look at your phone, and so you're depending on the creator that you're listening to give you enough context so that you can understand what's going on. With what Elara is doing here, I don't think she realizes that people, I mean, like, maybe people that listen to her are just watching her the entire time. I don't know the statistics for that. But I know for a fact, using myself and a lot of other people, a couple people that I've seen in chat say, you don't always get to listen to or watch the show right there. You can only listen to it. And if, again, just to add on what you guys said, if you're not willing to read the entire thing, especially when you're trying to add very important context, don't do it. Just don't do it.
Yeah, and it's like she can't even use the excuse of, oh, I only live streamed this. It's because she has someone edit down the video and she posts it on YouTube to like cut out dead air or whatever. So it's like not really doing a good job for your uploaded video either.
No. It's just like, and it's just like, well, why can't you read the entire document? And like, I saw somebody speculate that she's trying to hold. I don't know if like her skipping over stuff is. I don't believe it's holding water. I think she's just skipping over stuff. I don't know if there's malice behind that, but she's skipping over it, and you're losing context from that.
I mean, it sounds like she doesn't even want to read this.
Yeah.
She sounds very disinterested and bored.
Yeah, I agree. Sylvie in the comments says, by skipping stuff, she holds decent power over swaying neutral viewers to her POV. I agree. When you skip context, intentionally or not, you still hold the power to dictate what is to be said. And when you have people that don't listen, those people are going to form an opinion based off of you because they trust you. You are the person that they tuned into. They didn't tune in for the document. Well, maybe they did, but like they tuned in to listen to you. And you have a responsibility to make sure that they get the actual context, not the context according to you. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Am I wrong there?
You're right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Really quickly, Chaos for 2. Wolves in sheep's clothing come to mind. Yes, I agree. And then Wolf for 5. This happened a lot in college, but those who preach and try to make safe spaces are often the ones facilitating abuse. Man or woman, watch out for people. Yes. I'm assuming you're talking about Toast. I assume.
Yourself. So it looks like CC just setting a boundary, saying we'd
what was the last thing she read in that screenshot?
I don't know. Here, let's go back about a minute.
Yeah.
Sure, War Dog, and that's fine, right? But I think we have to look at the evidence here and see how uncomfortable is it? Because obviously, like, Mata and Zin are okay.
I do like that she's using a 3D model that
They
actually
do it back
captures
and
her
forth,
facial
but it's one thing when
expressions.
it's one-directional.
That'll come in use later, I feel like.
Let's see. If we get too close and you wanted a more, we both have to deny ourselves something we'd want to explore.
Okay, she does read that. Thank God.
A crush is just a crush anymore. It's easy to cease because compared to the relationship I have now, there's no reason to want another one when it just jeopardizes this one. I'm just thinking it'd be a shame if it came to a point where we had to hold ourselves back, because you can still value me despite the potential need to deny yourself something.
He skipped that entire
you
paragraph.
skipped this entire paragraph where he says, "So far, I don't feel like I've had to hold back anything, which has been incredibly great and refreshing. A refreshing feeling for a new friend, so I value that a lot. I value you a lot." Again, like, it doesn't sound important to you, but, like, literally, he is, like, digging... Gosh. I'm gonna stop while I'm at it.
And condition yourself.
And she,
So,
she just skips over the last part!
CC just setting a boundary.
It's like...
saying we, you know, I already have, like, another relationship. It's easy to assist because there's no...
Alara, I hope you listen to Armchair's video.
A well-known sister now really admires intelligence and kindness.
I hope.
And while he saw his friend crush as something more than it was, I still expressed him that I did not want him in any way. I just use that term with a lot of my friends as a way to express my admiration. Okay, fair enough. Later on, I expressed to him how men in my past life led me as a friend because they know they won't get anything more out of me. Fucking fuck. That's happened to me so many times.
I am dying inside, Azahara.
Well, again,
this is technically the second time we're going through it. However, we're going through it with added annoyance on top of it.
It's twice as
decide
bad.
For how close you should be. I do also hope that you don't end up in a situation where you want to be closer, but either feel like you can't or are forced not to. I would leave if that happened, of course, but it'd be sad. They're just, you know, showing that.
He skipped that entire middle part.
Did she?
She read the first sentence and then went into the last sentence.
Oh my gosh, she is literally like a zoomer that will try and skim the front part of a book and then skim the back half of a book and think that they know the entire story of Charlotte's Web, where you can't just read the first and last chapter.
We can be friends, but of course it's for, you know, their sake and not evil toaster. I mean, so far just some pretty personal stuff.
More than personal stuff.
Pause. Okay.
You go ahead.
She didn't even read the thoughts after that screenshot either, because Alara, please stop doing drama content. You fucking suck.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
I mean, definitely kind of a little bit of manipulation, but let's keep reading.
You think?
Here, pushing boundaries is still a toaster. Further on into our friendship, Sensei! Sensei, thank you for the fight! Can we tell Sensei that they are punked? Stop.
Definitely taking this very seriously here. Definitely taking this very seriously here.
Milking me, chat. What the fuck? Thank you so much for the 5. Let's get a Sensei's pog right now.
Oh, Chilled brings up a good point. We need to look at the proof. Skips proof.
It's
yeah.
It happens, I believe there is, right? It just keeps happening, so that's what we're gonna look at, Clipper. So further in a relationship,
a little gaslighting between mutuals.
For a minute. I think the way you talk about women bothers me. What, why, where? I did like how you spoke about Milky once she left. And felt emotional attached towards you. What part of that? Then you talked about Keitsa made a comment about her incapability to say no to other people, which came out bitter to me. Okay, sure.
Whoa, why are you skipping?
Did she just say, okay, sure?
Relationships rather than platonic ones. Or maybe you're feeling the need for close platonic relationships like a best friend. I hardly even have a baseline level of platonic friendship, save a few people. And all those people have massively less time for me than I have for them. I feel like what I'm reading here, what I'm kind of looking in here, the milkings have continued until morale improves. Oh my god. So far into this document, but I'm seeing the evil toasters, they're really wanting like some kind of like relationship out of something. It's not really happening. They're kind of pushing some boundaries. Okay. Are you talking about me specifically?
That is the most zoomer way to explain this fucking ever. Oh my gosh. Her fans are just there for the tits. I'm convinced, like, literally, if she didn't have a model with tits that big, that she would not have the audience she does. Because I genuinely do not understand how people, yeah.
Quickly, I was unfortunate I didn't even get to play Apex with her yesterday. Well, funny coincidence since that happened like 3 times. No, actually, trying to schedule anything with her is hard because she's so popular. I don't think she's the type to say no, which is concerning in itself. Okay. So Toaster never mentioned having a possibility of a relationship with Milky. And becoming more intimate, however, Milky had only ever expressed friendship and platonic intimacy that comes from that. Yo, 3 months in advance! Thank you so much, Foundsled. I really appreciate you. 3 months in advance. What a giga Chad. Yeah, what a giga Chad. Yo, what's up, Pathogy? Well, again, we gotta read this, so don't knock it yet. But what I see right now
Probably
is
should
just,
read chat slightly less, you
kind
know.
of pushing boundaries in relationships, a little bit of manipulation. However, Milky had only expressed friendship and the platonic intimacy that comes to that. Any emotional attachment was strictly platonic, and all mentions of a relationship are simply those of friendship. He did never encourage or communicated Toaster to be anything more than a friendship. The way he portrayed his dynamic with Milky was grossly misrepresented, and instead was expressed in a very different light than how it actually was. I would have played today, but I was showering with Milky. Or what? We showered at the same time while on a call and talked in the shower. Okay, that's weird.
Oh, that's weird.
Allegedly, her Milky
Everything else that you have skimmed over isn't weird, but that is?
Well, yeah, it's fucking weird, but still.
Oh, I'm not saying it isn't. I'm just like, why does it take to that?
He was like, yeah, no, you know, I love our friendship, and then they're like, she admits she's attached to me is kind of upset about the fact she doesn't like being vulnerable, but I don't mind it right now. That's a fucking lie. I mean, it seems like that's a fucking lie, chat. They often talked about Milky, how much comfort and intimacy she brought him, but how it made him defensive because he wasn't used to it. All right. Between what was said about Milky and Kisa,
She just skipped another paragraph.
Interested in him. I started to feel weird about it and confronted him. Okay.
Pause it. Okay. It's like, I think half the time that Elara covers anything, it's just because she knows it guarantees gives her eyes on her content. And it's like, my dude, my brother in Christ, you need to read. I know it's hard sometimes to read, Elara, but come on.
Mm-hmm.
I know you can do better. I know you can, but you're choosing not to.
I don't.
No, I know she can do better because if she can figure out how to operate a 3D model, she can figure out how to read funny words. She's just choosing to do the bare goddamn minimum.
Mm. I know she can't. Yeah, I just.
I'm kind of with Chad. I'm not sure I agree if she can or not.
I just don't believe that, because like I'm not going to use us as an example, but like literally the amount of times that we've seen her do this over the past year, it's just like I don't think she can. I don't think she can actually sit down. Like legitimately, she would have to legit get on camera and say, "We're going to read the entire thing because I got it wrong," before I can actually agree with that. And I don't think she ever will. I think she's just going to pass it over. Like Lumi, when you're saying that people are just going to make this the flavor of the week and then move on, that's exactly what it's going to be like with her. It's exactly what's going to happen. She unless something massive happens with Toaster, she may never mention him again. So
I don't think she will. Honestly, I do. It's like unless he either gets removed as an ambassador, gets dropped by everybody, or he decides to tell everyone that he's gonna go take the big sleep, nothing's gonna fucking happen.
Nope. By the way, chat, this is a 2nd out of 10 videos.
What I said in, and I'm responding to it. So I'm gonna read this because it nutshells it better. Even here, it's clear that Toaster has intentions when getting close to women. He says there was a possible outcome to her, and
hold on, did she skip that entire bit right here?
Progressing to a relationship status. I mean, that's a little weird. A lot of the time, Toaster will go back to but she never expected anything from women. And a few moments later, we'll admit that he does have expectations. All right. I think a different Milky Solar. This combined with the fact that he openly admits that he didn't mind Milky being attached to him and not reciprocating was a huge red flag to me. Okay, felt like he was using Milky. Right. All from limited knowledge is I didn't ask Milky about it from this time. To deserve business, I didn't want to feel like Toaster was talking about her behind her back or as judging her for being with Toaster. However, the reality of the situation is vastly different from how Toaster depicts to me, which you can read in Milky's account. All right, we'll take a look at that a little bit later, which is down here. So despite Toaster noting that Kisa, according to him, a problem saying no to people, he continued to pressure
Did she just skip
dating out
those
with
2
him.
paragraphs?
Did she really?
Yeah, so I'm definitely getting that Toaster.
Hold on, go back like 20 seconds.
From this time, to deserve business, I didn't want to feel like Toaster was talking about her behind her back or as judging her for being with Toaster. However, the reality of the situation is vastly different from how Toaster depicts to me, which you can read in Milky's account. All right, we'll take a look at that a little bit later, which is down here. So despite Toaster noting
He skips the
that Kisa, according to
screenshot
him,
and
a
the 2
problem saying
fucking
no to people,
paragraphs.
he continued to pressure her to hang out with him. Yeah, so I'm definitely
Well, at what point is this malicious?
I think we covered this the other day. I don't think she's malicious. I think she's just stupid. And Elara, if you watch this, you are in fact very stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shout out to Armchair Expert and his analysis of things.
By the way, he had a lengthy couple interesting things to say about Elara. He did say that it was good that she was around because we need more people to talk drama. The only thing I would disagree with him on is we need people to actually talk drama, not what Elara does.
And I mean, there's the Zoomer drama, aka what she does. And then there's like what people like we do, Rima does. Granted, Rima goes the extra mile and does docu-style stuff, which proud of you, Rima.
Yeah.
Depressed
Nosaki?
Depressed Neurosaki.
No, I was
whatever the fuck his
Neurosaki?
name is.
I'll ask
Yeah,
him when
so-
we talk to him.
I don't know, but he does a good job as well. I started watching part of his stream yesterday, but he started at the exact same time as Armchair Expert. But he went through this entire document as well.
Mm-hmm. That should really be a t-shirt, not malicious, just stupid. It's like... Yeah, you could put, like, any random elf on there. It's like, no specific elf, just, like, put an elf on there. And, well, actually, that's not true, because elves are malicious and not stupid. It's the opposite. Due for $1.99, Mizu stay based. Mizu was based forever and ever.
Mm-hmm.
Although he was a furry, so maybe not. Lara
Based and fur-filled.
Lara got ADD, ADHD, and HDTV.
getting that Toaster
All self-diagnosed.
really just like uncomfortably pushes people into situations that they really don't want to be in, right? Which, I mean, listen, stuff like this isn't okay.
Now, Chad, I'm not going to be a toaster and self-diagnose because that's mean of me. But if I was, I would also say autism.
Right? But compared to like we were talking about Jawaffle the other day, you know, this is obviously not a good thing, but it's creepy. But I haven't seen something as far as like damning in the sense of like harassment or, you know, I don't know, like PDFs. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm sorry, he has to be a predator for you to denounce this? What?
I haven't seen something.
Chat,
of that
you don't
level, but
understand.
this
He
makes-
hasn't assaulted anybody yet, so it's really not that bad.
Yeah, thank God women kept him at a fucking arm's length at any convention and never invited him anywhere. Because God forbid something actually fucking happened. That we know of so far.
You know,
Fuck.
That's just funny given what we were criticized for.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Alara, are you saying that these women's experiences should be discounted? I gotta ask, do you think that these women's experiences should not be discounted? Like, I know that, like, I was told that her opinion kind of changes later, but, like, literally, Alara, you gave us so much shit for doing what you're basically doing right now. Okay? So should you leave the internet by your same standards because you told us to do the same? I don't know.
Yeah, worse. So far, chat. How do you feel about this? Do you feel like it's like really, really, really bad? Do you feel like it's?
I feel like we should stop reading and move on.
Canceled over it. What do you think? I mean, obviously they're making people uncomfortable, which is not okay. I feel like at least right now, Evil Toaster needs to address something. I gotta keep going. I will, Walk. I will.
She doesn't know what. She just thinks he has to address something.
Yeah, definitely manipulation, and it's sketchy. It's sketchy at, like, the absolute, like, worst, right? Alright, so
I mean, she was trying to sleep with a married person. Or somebody in a committed relationship.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a little weird, but I just gave him the benefit of that. Oh, see, I don't like that.
had the wrong
I don't
opinions.
like when
He would
people
treat
start
his paper as an
talking
immediate
to you
issue.
directly.
Yeah. Ah, these standards that people have, man. I'm told I'm not principled. At least I'm consistent with what I believe.
We may be fence sitters, but we stay on this fence all nice and cozy.
I don't think
Other people just hop over the fence over and over again.
I don't think we are fence sitters. I think we have pretty clear defined morals that we keep.
Oh no, not moral wise, just other stuff.
Oh, fair enough.
It's like we'll look at both sides and be like, funny.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I agree. I feel like Uncle Ruckus in the Possession episode. Read, Alara, read! I still need to watch that show, but I know exactly what clip that is.
That was a pretty famous meme.
Hey DJ, if you're in chat, I need you to do me a solid. You need to get the you need to get our little dudes on Uncle Ruckus and Alara on the other dude.
After you separate in a relationship, I think it's really shitty because you know their intention. We all know their intention when they do that. Right now, DB, I agree with you. It's not something cancelable, but we do need to keep.
Nothing cancelable.
Cancelable.
I don't understand when that became like the metric.
You are kidding me. Nothing cancelable.
Well, I don't understand like when just in general when that became the metric, because there's some stuff that's like, yeah, I wouldn't like want this person's life ruined for this, but I'm not hanging out with them and they're not going to be my friend. And that's kind of how I feel about this. It's like, well, not about this. There's other stuff for this one. I kind of think he does need to be canceled. But like at this point in it, we're already past like trying to sleep with somebody who's in a committed relationship, and it's like, yeah, I'm not going to be friends with you if you're doing shit like that.
No. Like
I don't understand why cancelable is the metric. Like, no, he's just a creep and he's not going to be my friend. Do I need anything else? Genuinely?
Mm-hmm. And like literally, chat. Again, the way that she is talking about this, it really sounds like she's trying to give him an out because of how big he is. It may not be true. It could not be true, but that's how it reads to me. Because when
I'm
you
gonna do a little bit of thinking while you yap.
Huh?
Maybe check something. I'm gonna check something. I'm putting on my hat.
Okay, sounds good. But it's just like, again, because of how big of a prominent figure he is, and because of how many people defended him, I can believe that some people are going to try and find every excuse to give him an out. And again, I have been told that she very quickly will change her opinion later in this stream. but it really bothers me that it really bothers me that you have to go as far as you did, because like the messages that I was sent from our archiver, it took the 4th or 5th video before they're like, oh yeah, now she's changed her opinion, now she thinks he needs to be canceled. And it's just like, why does it take almost 2 hours, it feels like, if all of these are 16 minutes each, why does it take that long for you to say, you know, I'm willing to be okay with all of this other bullshit here. Some of it I didn't even read, but this is where I'm going to draw the line. And it's just like...
You gotta work on your line.
Me?
No, Elara.
Okay.
Like, if that's your line, hun, you really gotta work on your line.
Yeah. Again...
And it's like the fact that when she's talking about Toaster, she doesn't even mention his name, like, in her stream announcement or anything. It's just, has this Twitch ambassador been exposed? Whatever. Let's talk about a new document just released and a deep dive into the... Deep dive my fucking asshole. You just skim over everything, No, I'm not gonna continue that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Continuing, and see what's going on. After
Almost
talking
to the
a bit
second
about
clip,
what
chat.
I've gone through, he also shared his experiences with similar past relationship issues, so I just thought he would understand how I was feeling, alright? I just said that he was just being a good friend, because he would listen to me venting and offer reassurance about things I was worried about, from what I was used to in my ex. Yeah, nothing is gaming yet, but certainly push boundaries.
Push boundaries, yes. Thank you, thank you.
Quickly started to want to hang out by playing a game together, or just voice chat, and that made me uncomfortable, given what I wasn't used to, and that he started only chatting with me more after I got on my past relationship. Makes sense. I felt like it would be mean to just say that I'm not comfortable with it. So it would just make an excuse whether he would ask until I felt overwhelmed by how often he would keep asking that I just want to play, and I didn't want to feel guilty about it. I would tell him that I was busy a lot, but I never stopped him from asking. Then one day he just got fed up with me not playing with him, and he sent me that long message about how he's trusting to reach out to him, and he's using the little amount of energy he has left to keep up with me and chat plans to do, things to do. And that long message just really didn't surround me, of course, because they're pushing, because they're not reciprocating the interest back. Now they're kind of emotionally manipulating. I'm gonna explain to him how what he said was not okay, and how it made me feel, to which he apologized. But it didn't feel genuine, and like he was only saying it because he didn't want me to stop talking to him. Alright, very fair. So let's go find that. They're kind of talking about some stuff.
No!
More fun facts about you. The dresses
Stop
are pretty.
skipping!
They're depending on if it's only a window of time. You think you have? I can cut it shorter, so you don't have time now. I just finished exercising and taking photos. What if I want to? I feel bad because if I could make time somehow.
Oh my
cancel for me.
gosh.
I'm catching up listening to your ASMR stream. Okay, just so it's just very like what's the word? Like a love bombing. I think a love bombing is the right word.
How would you know? You didn't read any of it. This is not time for skippa.
Yeah, they kind of talking about some stuff.
Skip
Skips
and
over
skippa.
the stuff.
They're talking about some stuff. Read it, please. Yes.
Rolla, does it get worse? They sing very well. Sundays I ended early anyway, just because I could use extra time off. Do you want to play Valorant with me? If not, it's okay. And relax too. Yeah, let me hear back from Zin. She wants to play Apex. I unfortunately don't have Apex on my Lobo's PC. Okay, that's for now. Logging into Valorant. Then.
Whoa. You literally just missed a part where he is trying to use Zen as a way to get... Oh, it's so frustrating. Oh, you guys saw that too, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of blah blah blah. Who cares? On to the next thing.
Little friend to see what I can invite for collabs later. It's just CC. I guess I'll plan for that sometime in the future. Oh yeah, I don't have too many Twitter peeps on Discord. Would you like to game in a bit? I'm sorry, I'm probably just gonna relax before stream because I get super nervous. Yeah, absolutely, that makes sense. Yeah, so definitely just kind of like pushing off. You know, pushing off just like, yeah, you know, I really don't want to play. Looks like they maybe played at one point, but after that, maybe something happened that was uncomfortable. So Kisa was like, "Nah, I'm good." Are you gaming capable at night? Gonna play with friends? What are you doing? You think about afternoon? Yeah. Oh man, take the hit. Take the hit. Man, I'll be honest. If I was Kisa though, I would stop responding. I would literally have stopped responding. You know what I mean? Like, this is a little pushy for sure. When's your next availability? I'm not sure. Kisa tried to stop him from finishing hangouts, and then I told him she'd be the one to approach him. That's really good. I feel like it'd be best to start to approach you and be able to play. Yeah, will you do that? I see. I feel like that's when somebody does that, like read the room, right? Just be like, you know what? This person's not comfortable with me.
Oh, geez, it just finished. Okay. I was like,
you know
please don't tell me my internet died.
This is a little pushy for sure. When's your next availability? I'm not sure. Kisa tried to stop him from finishing hangouts, and then I told him she'd be the one to approach him. That's really good. I feel like it'd be best to start to approach you and be able to play. Yeah, will you do that? I see. I feel like that's when somebody does that, like read the room, right? Just be like, you know what? This person's not comfortable with me. I pushed it too far. I'm gonna back off. Like, read the room, you know? Immediately, that's just what happened. I'll put this big message here. So let's read this. Okay, I'm letting you know I'm putting a lot of trust in you for that. Not to make it more stressful, but as I wrote about it on Twitter yesterday, I'm dealing with the increasingly small ratio of people I know.
This one is 15 minutes.
To people who actually reach out to me and ask me to do things and connect, which means I just have limited energy remaining to do all the work of scheduling, organizing, and just keeping up with everybody because, frankly, not many people message me on any given day. Okay, and so you can't blame your lack of friendship and messaging with other people and try to turn it around on them. No, that ain't it. Which also isn't big because you're one of the people I'm spending the energy for right now. To keep up with you in chat and find time to things to do. So frankly, if you want to come to me if you want, what is with this English? So frankly, if you just want to come to me, to moment you have time, that'd actually be better for both of us. I'm just surprising to me because no one really does that for me. So I got some breaking fucking news. Are you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready for something? I don't know if you're ready to hear this, all right, chat, but, you know, sit down. I hope you're sitting down for this fact, but here you go. I'm going to give it to you straight.
Holy shit, she turned off the music!
In the VTubing community, everyone is busy, and hardly nobody reaches out. If you want to do something, you have to reach out yourself.
No, keep the music off!
You mean I have to put effort into reaching out myself? What? Which I get you reach out to this person. But listen, Toaster, if they say no, accept their no. Go hang out with other people. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, if you're getting ignored and they don't want to put in effort, that should be a sign. I know, chat, I know. I'm mind blown. Mind blown, right? But seriously, chat, you have to put in the effort. Everybody's busy, and if they say no, that's okay. It happens. Guys, look.
Imagine being an adult with a work schedule and needing others to value your consent of time.
Exactly. You know how many people I have to tell no? You know how many people I tell no about collabing and I feel horrible about it? All the time. But I have to, chat, because stuff comes up. I have things that I have to do. And same for the other side of it, right? If you invite somebody to a collab and you're trying to collab with people and they say no, they have a reason why they said no. Respect them. Don't just like hunt them fucking down for stuff, right? Like, respect their space. There's a lot of people, chat, that I have reached out to for tea time. They didn't respond to me or anything like that. Do I berate them with future messages? No. I can take a fucking hit. You know what? They don't want to work with me, and you know what? That is okay. Not everybody wants to work with me. Not everybody wants to work with them or anybody, right? And that's okay. Maybe we won't gel. Who knows? But it is your choice if you want to collab or not. So why are you making them feel bad about it? Makes no sense to me. Or it can be like me and threaten Elara blind man. You know what, Red Claw? You know what, Red Claw? Let's talk a second. Let's talk a second, Red Claw. I don't want to have to do this.
Who cares about Red Claw?
Let's talk about Red Claw a second. Because he will make you believe that the meteors killed the dinosaurs. But you know what? I have evidential proof. This is what killed the dinosaurs. It was Red Claw after eating Chipotle.
I like that we're doing a very serious stream and you're taking time out to talk about
Red
your
Claw.
friend.
Nice try, Red Claw.
Also,
it's all your
Akko,
fault.
you
killed
misspelled
all the other
brain for
dinosaurs.
Oh no, I did that
Brian.
intentionally.
Okay.
I did that intentionally, and I knew one of you would bring it up. Like, quite literally,
That says a Brian.
I know. Like, quite literally, my brain is hurting. But, like, in my head, I was like, wait a minute, isn't there a meme about Brian instead? Because, like, literally, my brain feels like that, where I can't even spell right now.
Don't go to
I don't know if I believe you.
Chipotle with your hot girl IPS. Get exposed, nerd. Yeah, it's Red Claw's fault, though. It's Red Claw's fault. Okay, anyway, back to the actual thing in here. Psychoanalyzing others without their consent. What? This is a finish for judging others. He explains that his ways of observing, but the assumption he makes about these observations can be harmful to others. Okay, let's see what happened.
Read it
She's not a very
aloud!
intelligent person. I'll be fixed to OBS and she asked her questions. Every time I checked to make sure she understood. Because she would say, okay. She was like, no, I don't understand. I mean, just being...
Here's the part, like, if anybody's curious why we're so upset, here's the thing. Everything that's included in this document, in my personal opinion, is important to the entirety of the context. By skipping over it, you can miss out on things that are massively important to it. And there have been a couple times already where she has skipped stuff where it's just, like, massively important. Like the fact that she didn't mention that he mentioned Zen already once. I'm pretty sure that happens like 2 or 3 times where they show that he uses the name of another person to manipulate their emotions. And she just skipped over that. So... like...
A little judgy. Let's be real, though. Let's be real, chat. Everybody's judgy. Listen, I'm sure to put us down. Do it! Good! Do it! Tomorrow's gonna be spicy! I mean, people do this a lot, though. Which I'm not excusing this behavior, but everybody does that, you know what I mean? About a good friend of mine who understands she didn't mean this with ill intent. It still just rubbed me the wrong way. Okay, so let's say knowledge chat. I've seen Makis and other women have problems saying no to people, and it is lashing out during the Twitch ambassador situation. Again, he's talking about a woman in a relationship with a friend of mine. And it's upset she didn't tell him she was going to Offkai, and finds it a problem that her boyfriend is insecure about him. And all this has to do with people pleasing. Okay, let's read this. He's an Offkai, but she didn't tell me she was going. Nobody is required to tell you what they're doing at all times. Say it with me louder. Nobody has to tell you what their plans are. She didn't really tell anybody except a couple friends. And she also wasn't invited by anybody. Who cares? There's a lot of reasons why. I know she just doesn't really want to admit that she doesn't want her partner to feel insecure. He's already said he's felt insecure about me. And said in the past, she's compromising and keeping things to herself for his sake. And it just makes me so sad. But I'm not going to really, be that person that can call it out. But that's between
Why
them.
not?
Sweetheart, that's between them. Let them do their thing. Leave them alone. Don't, just stay out of it. Stay out of it. Let people do their own thing. When I was with the toaster, when the first thing he talked about was his neurodivergency and autism, I would have pointed out it was so incredibly new to the Vtuber scene at this point.
Oh my gosh, now she's slurring her words.
My father also suspected he was on the spectrum. Being new to the scene and not fully understanding how society viewed people with autism, I was pretty excited to talk to somebody who seemed to know a lot about it. As we talked more, he started to file things I said or did into his folder. tendencies, and later he had introduced me to online tests.
Don't skip it. Stop
That's
it.
before him introducing me to a side I hadn't knowledge or explored. But it's also naive to believe that this was entirely normal.
Did she skip all of the autism DMs?
Okay.
She did.
What the fuck, Elara?
Divergency. I'm gonna kind of skip over this part. Again, this is
just
kind of
gonna skip over it.
Some people may be okay with it, some other people may not be okay with it. Again, it just kind of adds more context of pushing
you need the context.
The line a little bit, right?
It's just over and over. I'm gonna skip this.
Right.
I'm gonna skip this. I'm gonna
This
skip
one
this.
seemed like they're kind of.
Elara, you fucking get on us for skipping context and clipping you out of context. What the fuck are you doing right now? What are you doing?
I will also point out that you are allowed to skip a section when you have completely read the section and you give a preamble of what is in it. Even then, I'm not a huge fan of it, but it is a situation where you are technically allowed to do it, where you're like, hey guys, I read through all of this. They say X, Y, and Z, and here's why I find it not relevant to read it.
And it's like, okay, if she read all of it ahead of time, I'd be like, okay, fine, whatever, I guess. But she clearly hasn't, because she's like, oh yeah, this dropped this morning. Wait, hold on, no it didn't. It dropped last night. Let's read it, guys. No. And plus, I'm sure anyone would probably say, oh yeah, I already read this. No, she's going through this with clean fucking eyes. And she's trying so hard to defend Toaster with this. So
also,
far.
just as a side note, it's fine for her to say it released in the morning, because it was very, very late.
It was 10 o'clock at night. It wasn't that late.
I mean...
I'm not gonna get on them for that. That's a nitpick.
Yeah, I mean, still, like... I don't know. Yeah, it depends. I don't know.
I don't know. I just don't think it's important.
Yeah. Dark Resurrect for 10. Does this brainlet think the constant loud and echo for emphasis is funny and / or impactful? It's annoying and drags my brain through broken glass. Yes, she does think it is funny. Yes, she does think that playing loud music so that you can barely hear her is funny. Yes, all of the shit that you see with her comments and what she does and all these redeems, yes, she thinks that's funny, and that's perfectly acceptable when you're trying to talk about this kind of shit. Like, I have no problem with you doing that if, like, you're a normal streamer, but, like, this is...
Doesn't work with news and commentary.
It would be like if somebody on CNN decided to get up on their desk, start dancing, and flip you off. That's legitimately what she's doing.
To be fair, CNN does that.
Yeah, but they don't literally do... If they literally did that, I probably would pay attention to them more.
I mean, they don't literally do that.
I know, but I want them to. She skipped at least a third of the document. Brain dead, vapid, aspirated car crash. I wouldn't say that.
She just keeps skipping shit
Yeah.
over and over again.
Like, by the way, chat, that, like, again, for context, we started reading this document an hour into our stream on Thursday, and it took us 4.5 hours, it feels like. This stream that Elara did, there's 10 sections, and they're each, like, 16 minutes long. So that's, like, 2 to 3 hours. 3, maybe 4 hours. Maybe.
I'd also point out that she is constantly stopping to talk about other shit, whereas we very rarely stop during the entire thing.
Oh yeah, we took breaks for super chats because, like, this is not something that you stop and read super chats for. This is something that you go for, because at any moment when you stop, like right now it's fine because we're commentating over it, but at any point you stop, you chance people losing track of what you're talking about. And that's not what you're not here to interact with the audience when you're reading something like this. You're here to give this to the audience.
This is news.
Yes.
That's something she doesn't understand, and it's funny because she teaches people to understand VTubing better. When you're doing like news shit, you actually aren't there necessarily to entertain people. You're there to inform people. So certain things have to go on the back burner, like your funny, stupid redeems and your super chats.
Pretty much. Like, chat, when I do my yapping on my streams, like, me interacting with chat is part of the streams. It's not, like, it's a lighthearted but also crazy at the same time. Like, But if I had to talk about this, I wouldn't do that. I just wouldn't do this. I'd reserve it for the podcast, because that's what this kind of shit is for. The podcast.
It's for serious streams.
Yes, if you want to be unserious, don't read this stuff.
When I was still doing like my part of the podcast on my Twitch, which wasn't even like the main part of the podcast, I had started turning off just all my redeems. Because it's just what you do.
Yeah, no, I agree. So, I mean, there's a reason, chat, why none of the I don't have any Streamlabs noise on at all on the podcast channel. I keep that completely clean because when we're talking on the podcast, we don't want something to interrupt it. So, turn off redeems. Do not redeem. Do not redeem.
They're like, why are you not giving me attention? I deserve your attention. Why didn't you tell me that you're going to Afkai? You're supposed to tell me. It really feels like they feel like they deserve something from somebody when that's never the case. Yeah, it sounds like boomer talk. But great news for you, almost all the other VTubers autistic too. What? Okay, that's a little weird.
It's not true, but I joke that it is true because it's funny. But like, he takes it seriously.
Yeah, and I think they're just trying to like talk about how somebody may be like neurodivergent.
No! No! Stop skipping over this!
I'm kind of like trying to support that. This last screenshot is incredibly problematic.
You skipped over the entire thing. Like, literally, they underlined and circled the things that you need to read. I'm gonna cry, man.
I love that she just goes, I think they're just talking about him supporting neurodivergent people. Why would they include that in the document? Please enlighten us. Why would they include his happy support of autistic people in the call-out document? That just doesn't even logically make sense. Are you stupid?
No, Laura, you are missing context? Yes. I really should just rename this to Elara Missing Context Part 3.
Reports his own thought on what that person should do about a chatter. Gets his mod team involved in a question whether this person is loving toward them, but is to others. He also talks about how this person is autistic as somebody else, even when a person questions not diagnosed. See, that's what I'm saying. They're definitely like trying to interject some kind of agenda into stuff here. Guess as their head is empty.
Can you roll back a little bit?
How much?
I don't know, just a couple, like 30 seconds-ish.
Neurodivergent. I'm kind of like trying to support that. This last screenshot is incredibly problematic. A toaster says somebody's head is empty and forces his own thought on what that person should do about a chatter. Gets his mod team involved in a question whether this person is loving toward them, but is to others. He also talks about how this person is autistic as somebody else, even when a person questions not diagnosed. See, that's what I'm saying. They're definitely like trying to interject some kind of agenda into stuff here. Guess as their head is empty. Some rid of you are constantly harassing your own chat.
What are you talking about? What does that mean?
Even though he's killing the vibes. It took my mod team telling her it was making a chatter come up. That's not your job! Bro, are you serious? No, that's not your job. Stay out of that. That's not your job. Do not... Do not police other people's channels. It is not your job. This is horribly like interjecting into other people's like lives. Like, oh, their head is empty. Oh, you know, maybe they're neurodivergent. Oh, maybe this. Come on. But again, chat, this is all interpersonal. Like,
no, it's not.
As I'm reading this right now, that Evil Toaster is cancelable. You know what I mean? Like, chat, this is obviously weird. There's some stuff where they push the lines. I feel like maybe Evil Toaster needs to address some stuff. But as of now...
Can you pause it?
Do you think...
So this is a situation where I think she's just retarded and not necessarily malicious, where she says this is just interpersonal stuff. So what I am assuming, and big assuming, but this be happy, I'm assuming, for you, Elara, because otherwise you just look like an absolute asshole.
And Mizu's the last one on the podcast to do so.
She thinks interpersonal just means something that happens between you and another person. That's not necessarily the case. So, like, yes, this is interpersonal in the sense that it is happening between him and one other specific person. However, it has to do with a huge, like, issue of him causing other issues. Like, this is, I don't like doing politics, right? But say, like, you're talking to someone about politics, and you reveal to the world that in, like, their private conversations, they talk about how much they, like, I don't know, hate minorities or something wild. And then they expose that to people online. Elara looks at that and goes, oh, well, you know, they were just talking with their friend, so technically that's just interpersonal. Like, no, that has a knock-on effect of how they treat other people, of, like, what their beliefs are and all this other stuff. That's not just interpersonal drama. Where did you get that from?
It's like, at this point, can I just watch the 2024 remake of The Crow? Because that would be a lot less brain damage than this at this point.
Which would be
so dumb.
Which would be more brain damage? That game that was bought. That game that was bought for you, or this?
This.
This? Okay, fair enough.
I would rather be playing fucking, what's that game called again?
Dustborn.
Dustborn. I would much rather be playing Dustborn right now.
Damn.
Speaking of which, chat, somebody bought Lumi Dustborn, so now she has to play through the whole thing. I have agreed to play through the entire thing in a single sitting if somebody buys it for me.
Wait, how long is it?
I don't know, but I'm gonna play through it in a single sitting.
Fair enough.
It can't be that bad. It's an indie game.
Fair enough. Now, let me, if you need somebody to come on there and, like, hold your hands while you do it, I'll do it with you.
It's like, I know it wasn't Arch that gave me the game, but I'm still gonna beat him with a stick.
It was one of his viewers. You can blame him.
Yeah. Okay. He's charging his viewers $1,000 to play it. Someone just gave me their hard-earned $30, and I'm like, thank you.
Damn, that's like an hour of work for me.
It's about 10 hours. Ugh.
Oh.
Yeah, I can do that in one sitting.
I've
done worse.
Press triangle to trigger. Oh, that's right. Lumi, you're gonna learn how to trigger perfectly fine after that game.
I thought that was just a one-time thing, by the way, but I've seen other clips, and that's just like a ability you have, is to be triggered. And I'm just like,
Who's
what?
Who's the monster that gave me the game? They go by Nightmare on YouTube. Which I'm understanding why they have now the name Nightmare.
I saw that though, and like, when I saw that being triggered was an ability, I thought it was making fun of like woke people for a minute. Like that feels so on the nose, making fun of that particular group of people. That's like, I can't believe it's real.
T is for this is triggering me. Well, thank you, Dax, for the raid, by the way. Welcome, everybody.
Oh, who raided?
Dax.
Oh,
Raid
hi, Dax.
Dax, just letting you know you've joined into some pure, unadulterated autism. Good luck. Alright, let's continue.
Hope you're having a good one, Dax.
Deserves to be canceled, yes or no? It's parasocial, but I don't think this is like something you can cancel somebody over.
That's not what parasocial means. Because these are like his actual, at the time, friends. It's not parasocial.
Pretty much. Like...
Why does she not know what anything means?
Because she's... I'm not gonna say that word. I'm not gonna say that word. Okay. She's stupid. She is absolutely stupid. That's why.
She's exceptional.
Yes, she is exceptional. Thank you for reminding me the code word. She is exceptional.
Page 22. Yeah, no, only on page 22, so this could get worse. Yeah, this could get worse. You
This
know?
could get.
It's already really bad. You're just
Okay.
too dumb to see it.
From what I remember in this document, Lumi, I know you looked at it like another time or two. Yeah, it does get worse, but I feel like it gets to the plateau really quickly and stays at the plateau for the entirety of the doc. It doesn't go up very quickly. It's just there. It's already at 100, like after the first couple of pages.
It's a bad look, but this isn't a situation that like I don't feel like Evil Toaster. Let me clarify them.
Let me clarify.
When I say cancelable, I mean like you graduate, you're done. Like the situation is so bad, you have to hang up your coat and walk away from it.
Okay, I think that after the first couple of pages, yes, they should have graduated. Like literally 5 pages in, and I believe that the Evil Toaster should never come back to the internet ever again. I think they need to seek professional help and never come back to the internet. If you're getting to this point and you don't think that, you have a screw loose.
So what I'm saying is, as of right now, I don't think that this is like at that point where he's gonna have to say, "Oh my god, I have to, you know, hang it up." Right? It's very, very bad. Obviously the manipulation is bad. The way that the interjection is bad. I think the Evil Toaster needs to take a break, do some soul searching, and obviously, you know, apologize to these people. Definitely so. But apparently it gets worse. So this is only for right now, chat, from what we've read. Yeah, I got a feeling more is gonna happen.
You had a feeling.
This order also reveals personal information to people that most likely shouldn't be shared. Okay, yeah. Again, that I feel like people do that. You have to call them out. I'll just be like, I don't want that. I don't want to hear about it. Keep that away from me. Like, for me, when somebody gets canceled, it's like Jawaffle. Like, this video right here, where like the video I made where the person was like, you know, a PDF. Like this to me is like, you're done. That's it. You're canceled. Go away forever. You know, don't come back. But I feel like this is a lot of manipulation and pushing of boundaries.
You want to pause it for a second? It is not a super like important detail. I just find it very funny that now she's trying to establish that the only people that really need to be canceled are pedophiles. And she's not really given us anything else other than pedophile. Every time she's like, you know, you have to be something like this, like a pedophile. Or something like this, you know, like a pedophile. Just every time it's that. It's like, okay, you know you did suggest that, like, we needed to be canceled, right, Elara?
Mm-hmm. She did. She did.
So are we, like, worse than a pedophile? Like, I'm confused.
If only she read the document. I know. Isn't that funny, chat? If only she actually read the document. You know,
if you're gonna do this, read the document beforehand. Like, that's my tip to you, Elara. Read it beforehand next time.
I have an Arthur meme that I'm gonna pull up.
Oh, and I think I finally decided on a new sticker that I want to do. Ha!
Can't stop me. I can't even read.
I am getting this redrawn for a Discord sticker and a real sticker that people can buy at some point when I get it done and shipped over. Where'd it go?
She also can't suggest that people who behave as invasively as Toaster shouldn't be tolerated because that requires you to confront why that happens. Yeah.
I'm getting this redrawn as Lumi.
Perfect.
This whole thing is just wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I think Evil Toaster needs to big time apologize and address it.
Here's also something that bothers me. By her saying that she doesn't think he needs to leave, she is saying right here in this moment that she thinks that he should still be in the same place as the people that he has abused. She is saying that the people he has abused need to, once he apologizes, be okay with him in their presence. Am I reading that wrong? That's how I see this.
I would say don't look too deep into it.
I understand.
You're gonna get off the rails.
Fair enough.
But obviously there may be more, so let's keep going. So anonymous experience, right? Either want to stay anonymous. Evil Toaster collab with this person a handful of times. I'll always want to hang out with them alone. They're uncomfortable about this because Toaster is already pushing boundaries, alright?
She's the epitome of the reason why people hate speaking up for things. No, yeah, like, legitimately, this is why people don't come out for things. Because of people like Elara. That, I agree.
I'm gonna take a sip of my drink real quick. Yeah, a lot of manipulation. So let me read this to you because it's very small, chat. I don't think I can make this any bigger. Oh yeah, I can. Here we go. Can you please tell me why it's so difficult? Has there been an issue to get into a collab? For you to show up to a collab or anything in general? And those are not easy things for most people. I just want to talk to you and call and hang out. And do literally anything with no expectations so we can be closer friends. I've been trying for months and feels like you're unresponsible to the prospect. What is the barrier? Well, they don't want to hang out. Just respect their boundaries, bro. Yo, thank you, Galaxy Cat. I really appreciate it. Talk about the issues has never been easy for me, like at all. It's a lot to unpack. And then it's just an avoidance
I
system,
think it's a mix of being cancelled. But in my opinion,
right,
he just needed to take a long break from social media and think about his actions.
Sure. Well, apparently it gets worse, so let's take a look. And thank you for the 2, Skull. We don't even have to talk about it. First, I just want to spend time with you. Over time, it'll become easier. Bro, what is this? What is this? Oh my god. And then literally replies to himself, thoughts? Wait, bro, leave him alone. Okay, you're just gonna have to straight up tell me what you want from me because I don't get it. I don't know why you're the impression I want something from you. I think I made it clear in saying I'm struggling with opening up and talking about a deeper issue. Continue to press on a matter definitely doesn't help. Just leave him alone. This was very recent too, chat. This was on August 2nd of 2024. Yeah, just leave him alone. It's still kind of pushing the issue here.
Hey Elara, I'm happy for you and I'll let you finish. But Ayumi and Elara are the cutest Vtuber couple of all
thank
time.
you. You're very sweet. I'll let the non-cook out. I don't want to push you to a point where it's uncomfortable. I'm not under impression you want something from me. That's not what I meant. I'm sorry to respond to your message was a lot to process and then just haven't had the mental bandwidth whatsoever. So, again, this was very recent, chat. Almost just 2 to 3 weeks ago. I want to take a moment to point out that Sister said, not to say I'm hot shit. And then says he is offering something almost nobody else in her life, as he assumes, which is incredibly disrespectful. Absolutely. Sister spams a person multiple days in a row, as we saw. Beyond that, they bring up that this person being a people pleaser, which is weird. But he understands this, but continues to pressure them and make it incredibly stressful. Yeah, I would say that this is like not respecting people's boundaries. Which, at this point, chat, I can 100% agree that, make no mistake that Evil Toaster definitely need to be called out for all of these actions together. Stuff like this, especially, where you're not letting people like have a moment, which we've seen from the past screenshots, really just shows that this person is just really pushing boundaries, and it's very unhealthy, and it's dangerous to the victims as well.
Is she just skipping over the rest? Or...
I would love to hug and color your conventions, though. Didn't you plan on going to Twitch? Yeah. Nah. Don't say that to me. Again! Would you love to cuddle and tell you how pretty you are to watch it? Bro, no. No. Yeah, this is getting really weird.
It's been weird.
Yeah, this is getting weird. It gets worse when you realize about this person brings up a hugging game at a convention, which is totally normal thing to do when meeting other people. The first thing Toaster does is escalate this to cuddling. Exactly, like... No. You don't immediately jump to that and be like, oh my god, I can't wait to make out of you at the convention. Like, what? That's very like what's the word? Like a sex pest. A sex pest. Still gets worse later on. Oh god. It's evolving from parasocial to more like, oh yeah, sex pest. Okay, Red Claw and I were Bluetoothing. Yeah, for sure. I definitely think it's like borderline sex pest. Oh my god, I can't wait to make out of you at the convention, even though it's our first time ever meeting. Like, bro, what? Oh my god, I can't wait to honk your booba the first time I meet you. Like what? No. So here's Milky's experience. This started as friends with a strange dynamic. I just became a streamer in Apex, was one of my very first video games. I had no idea how to play any games, and he offered to teach me. Okay. I thought he was a wonderful content creator who valued his community, tried his best to spread awareness and inclusivity, and just happened to have a rough go of things due to his particular way of communicating and his poor interpersonal skills. Even though he's quirky, I thought he had pure intentions. I was trying to become close friends and build bonds of friendships and camaraderie. Okay, what's up, Shining? Thank you for following. Wait, Shining! Haven't you been here for like ever? Which I bet it was not the case. In the beginning, Frog told me that I was an unusual existence to him. Huh? I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a great read on you. I'm gonna go on a limit so you're a person who appreciates honesty and being upfront. Especially since you've kind of prompted me to talk about things in our first actual conversation. Knowing full well there's a can of words on the answer to how are you question. I'm taking it to some of your interesting people in Bad Connection. Why does this sound like Chat GPT? It sounds like this like Chat GPT girlfriends. Like this line.
Oh boy.
I mean, maybe it's
I mean, at least she's reading a little more.
Are not the best at reading the room.
Well, I think she got halfway through and realized that she needed to
like,
pad out the time a little bit more.
Reason for that, but you know, it seems like I have a hard time sometimes like understanding people's interpersonal connection and relationship with somebody as well as their intention, which might play into remember they did say that they were autistic and neurodivergent. I don't want to make excuses for anything for them, but I think we're maybe seeing a bit of a pattern. Can we say that? I would like to ask somebody that's more familiar with people that are neurodivergent like that can give me a better read, because I'll be honest, I'm really not super familiar with that.
And you will probably ask the wrong person, IMO.
I don't know if people are still thinking whether or not it's cancelable due to some mental illness of others who cuts their potential connections and growth. I mean, that's true. I guess my thing is like, I mean, obviously that's not a good thing to do. I think it's really, really shitty. I wonder if they're telling other people that are higher up about that, because then that's really fucked up. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to make excuses, but I'm also not educated enough to speak on that. I'm just.
I don't want to make excuses,
but
which
might just be the pattern. They're just not really good at like reading the room.
Don't skip.
I mean, it really is.
God damn it.
Treat me like you treat others. I recognize the way you treated me wasn't what I would deserve. I had no intention of changing his behavior. What? I'll be here for you, whatever you do and how things play out.
That was referencing the top one.
It's almost like if you read everything instead of constantly skipping, you'd have more context.
What does that even mean? Like, I think I'm a pretty pog friend, but I think you deserve even better. Well, poor manipulation. Right, exactly, Mara. He'd be dealing with various things and the platonic affection, comfort, and kindness that should him was desired and appreciated. However, regardless of the joys I brought him, he would still treat me worse than a standard person. Okay, so it just dumping the book of trauma, various traumas.
Read it.
An open book, and
read it.
You know, just kind of talking about they were on a call. Gave me so much comforting. Got sentiment. Took the time of your busy Hollywood schedule reading me. I get more manipulation. So, right, it's definitely not.
If it's manipulation,
you're not even reading it, my dude, my guy. My homie. No, not really.
Rosa.
Come on.
Holy cow.
Excuse. And I would never say that. Well, I had a mod who acted like this. I only booted them because they wouldn't take responsibility for their bad behavior. You're precious, and I appreciate you and LS a lot. I'm really happy to know you understand your emotions, how to process them, while you're understanding and tuning how you feel like different. I'm proud of you for recognizing your thoughts and behaviors. As I said, I like you. You're a friend of mine, and you've been nothing but lovely to me. Of course, I want nothing but the best for you. I'll read to you anytime, or just chat about whatever. Okay. Times are hard, but you don't have to go through this alone. Allow me to help support you and become your friend. So that's really nice of Milky. Milky's being a good friend. I mean, obviously, you know, Evil Toast has issues, but so let's step back and take a little break before we continue here, chat, because we're about halfway through the document. So right now, the work
Halfway through the document, chat. It's been 45 minutes into this stream of hers, maybe almost an hour, and she's halfway through.
It's like, hold on, let me go back to our stream from Thursday. So I could see where... It's like, we got the document when we were an hour into our stream.
Yep, and the stream was about 5 hours.
And we got not even halfway, almost 2 hours, like 2 hours later into reading it.
First thing that I have seen in this document is Evil Toaster basically telling people that they have some kind of like neurodivergency and like inserting some kind of like a thought process or agenda about it.
She is trying to excuse his
And almost,
behavior
like,
because of his
misdiagnosing
autism.
them with a judgment, which I think is really horrible. That's not for you to make that judgment call. That's not for you to even speculate on. You know, I think it's really horrible.
Oh no, I'll speculate.
That's definitely pretty damning
Pause
to
it.
me. You know,
For how much he pushes fucking autism tests onto people, no. He probably took one. And it was like, oh my god, I'm neurodivergent. I gotta see if other people are too. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's like something's wrong with him. No 32-year-old should fucking be acting like that. It's either something seriously wrong with him, he needs to be on some heavy-ass medication, or he is highly manipulative, and it's like, from what I can see, he only preys on women who are vulnerable, insecure, or just like can't say no for the life of them, especially if it's someone who is a larger content creator than them.
Mm-hmm.
He specifically chooses these people. So no,
it's definitely targeted.
Yeah, it's not the tism, it's him being a fucking freak.
Yeah.
I don't understand why she can't just be like, yeah, that's fucking weird. It's just, everything has like 20 different qualifiers to it. It's like, yeah, but like there's other things to consider. It's like, no, he's a freak.
Again, I believe
We need to open the asylums again.
Yeah, I just believe that she's trying to carry water for this guy. She's trying to find any way to give him an out so that, hey, I was nice to you. How about you be nice to me? Like, legitimately, that's what I feel.
I honestly hope not.
It doesn't feel right.
It does not.
No.
You feel sus, Elara. Stop feeling sus.
Yeah. I mean, like, you're already on the front page of Twitch. What more do you fucking want?
I mean, like, why would you speculate about something like that, especially when it's not your business? You know, what if this person knows and is not comfortable sharing that information? There's so many like things out there. So for you to kind of like I don't know, some kind of projection or inserting in an agenda, I have a problem with that. I really have a problem.
I don't understand. This is the second time she said something about inserting an agenda. What do you mean by that? Like, she said it a couple times now, and every time it's like, I don't understand what you mean. What agenda? Why is that what you're speculating about?
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Is that not, like, weird?
No, yeah.
I think he might have some kind of agenda. What do you mean? guys don't get it.
As everything else, yeah, it's pretty shitty. I would say if there was something cancelable, I would say it was probably the thing talking about inserting about the autism part. Can we go read that part again, chat? Yeah, I really want to read that part again if that's okay, because I do feel like this is probably the worst right here. Is that good with y'all?
No, you don't have to ask your chat's permission. You just go.
It's actually a very autistic thing to do, not being mean, by the way. Sure, absolutely. I think that it's good to be empathetic, Super John. I don't know. I can't be empathetic because I don't understand it. You know what I mean? I can't understand. It's impossible for me to understand. But it's good for people that are in those shoes to help me understand. So I want to be empathetic. It's just I can't. It's impossible for me. So let's read this again. I don't know what my problem is. I don't know.
Do you mean in this specific situation, or are we talking in general? Like, I'm confused by... What do you mean you can't be empathetic?
And it's like, man, the one thing that we haven't up on Elara is that we actually have an actual autistic person that can speak on it.
Yeah.
And what does the autistic person say about this, Akko?
About feeling empathy?
No, about Toaster being fucking stupid.
Oh, my apologies. I'm hitting that point. No, he is extremely stupid, again, and I just don't understand why she's trying to use his autism as an excuse here. Because, like, again, as somebody who studied autism for most of their life, both male and female types, I know that there is disconnects with a lot of these people. However, while I was more willing to believe the other day that he had some disconnects, I watched some of his content just to get a better feel for his personality, and I do believe now that it is less about him actually being heavily autistic, and it's more that he's trying to use that as a cudgel to get through his situations. It is obvious to me, again, because I study the science, and I know through using my own autism how things work. I genuinely believe that he is using a lot of it as an excuse, and then just using it as a fetish almost. Like I know that we kind of joked about that the other day, but I do believe that he treats it as a fetish, and it bothers me.
I wasn't joking. I was not joking when I mentioned that.
Yeah,
I was completely fucking serious.
It really bothers me. Because, yeah, autism is something you can meme on, but I would never, I would never fall in love with somebody that, where they were heavily autistic, or, I would never try to push autism on somebody and then just, make it a thing that's hot. Because, again, autism is not, a fun thing to live with for some people. I know for me, I've moved mostly past the mental hang-ups in my life that have kept me from being a mostly working individual. But this guy almost idolizes it in a way that, bothers me. It does bother me. And
I don't think I linked this to you guys. Toaster now has his very own thread in TVA, so...
Oh, congratulations.
I will post that in shooting the shit. Someone grabbed a couple clips of this. Yeah, you made it. You're on TVA. Oh yeah, someone posted a couple of clips from him and stuff, and man, he really does sound like he puts on a huge fucking performance when it comes to shit.
Oh yeah. And by the way, chat, sometimes I perform up some of my autism just for funsies, but the way that I see him do this, it's just he's doing it to manipulate people. And I can believe that some of these people felt bad for him because of his autism and probably let him get away with stuff because of that. Don't do that. Don't do if I do something stupid, I expect these two to get the bonk stick out and say stop being stupid. So lots of these women, not a lot of them, I feel like some of these women just let him get away with it because he's autistic in their minds and he maybe just can't, you know, it's just...
The poor little autistic man can't help it. He has to be a super creep.
Yeah, no, I am very confident in saying that it's not the autism. It's him being a creep. And if I'm wrong, and it is the autism, guess what? He still shouldn't be on the internet. If it's the autism, he needs to be under intensive care.
Well, I've said this before, and it doesn't necessarily apply to autism, but I guess you could use it in some situations, is it doesn't really matter if you have, like, some kind of mental hang-up. It's an explanation, not an excuse. And a lot of people seem to think it's an excuse to be like, oh, I have a mental hang-up, so anything I do, I can blame on the mental hang-up and we're good. It's like, no, that's not how that works.
Just like I shot and killed that person.
Of your behavior.
I shot and killed that person, but I have schizophrenia, and I thought that they were whispering to me, so I felt threatened by them. You're still going to jail.
That.
You're still going to jail, buddy. But thanks for telling me. You know? So it's just like, autism is not an excuse for you to do this.
Yeah, explanation, not an excuse.
Yeah.
How much of it is he doesn't want others to think we're a thing. Also knowing Nia, there's a good likelihood she's even thinking about it because her head is empty. Meanwhile, my neurons are firing constantly.
I'm glad that she's rereading this now.
I constantly tell her a reminder to let me know if there's any kind of discomfort coming from me, and she says I'm 100% fine. But from watching her past experiences with other people, I just am not sure, but hold herself to that. Some rate of you are constantly harassing your chat. See, again, this isn't, your mod team should not be stepping in to do anything. I don't even know for sure how Nia sees me. Insecurity. Everyone else's Nia's like super cheerful and happy. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. A bear came up.
You had a train of...
He was like looking at me. I'm like,
you had a train of thought, Laura?
There's a train?
Everyone else is super cheerful and happy and supportive. And she just love and kisses to everybody. And then I'm around and she's just like not even remotely like that. Okay, but clearly they view you in a different light. You can't change that, other than by being a good person, right? Literally, okay, but I'm also sure she's just unaware, and that's what I'm trying to do. And cannot pick up on the fact that I'm like trying to talk to people about something important like that. Because she's literally the most autistic person I've met, my God. Like, I feel like I've only get through if I just force to pay attention to her. Or I'm also going to speak directly about, well, speaking very, very literally. See, that's just not okay to say. You shouldn't talk about people that way. It's very judgmental. This is by far the most damning thing so far.
This is the most... Whoa. This is the most... Oh my gosh, Jesus save me. Jesus fucking save me, please.
Bear just like walked up to me and like distracted the fuck out of me. Everybody say hi to Bear. Hi, Bear. You want to say hi to everybody, Bear? Can you speak? Can you speak? Hey, woof! Woof, woof! Yeah, she doesn't want to speak. Sensei! Thank you for the tip!
Oh, wow. Okay. Jeez.
Again, can we please stop this?
This is fucking disrespectful.
Like this semi-serious conversation.
This is really disrespectful.
Okay, look, guys. If you would have hit this goal today, Censored is carrying your asses, alright? Censored is literally carrying you. Thank you so much, Censored. Let's get a Censored as Poggin chat. We are 70 subs away, chat. We're almost there. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Also, Mega Booba, that's true. Alright, let me catch back up where we were. So, let me ask for everybody that's read this. Does this get worse?
Yeah.
Does this get worse?
It stays worse. Why are you scrolling over?
I would say it's difficult for me to get my opinion as to kind of to diagnose whether we're an individual. However, I will say that even if they are an individual, that does not excuse poor and constant behavior. Exactly. Which we're seeing the pattern, right? We're seeing it. So, wait, what is this? A self-cis senpai? What is that? What the fuck is that? Thank you for getting a sub. What the fuck? Ashaki gave me some people the same amount entertain me was there in private. Who would have thought? I wish I could. Oh my god, you guys are fine. Seriously, thank you so much. We're getting there, chat. Funny number. Thank you guys so much for the subs. So Milky, I am being naive. I just want to support my friend. I know the struggles of trying to form genuine connections. Especially in the VTuber space, it's very difficult. What the fuck? Sphincter wrinkles! Ow. Thanks for giving a sub. How are you? I missed you. To be honest, I feel a little shaky about it, so I want to ease my mind. I must feel like I'm really tired of hanging out. I at least don't ever think I said no to playing with you a lot. This happens because of time. But last week you did ask for playing, caught me at a fortunate time. I recognize as well that you're you poured more into friendship and pointed that out to both of you. You're aware, and to make sure you're okay with that, sure. Yo, what the fuck? Thank you so much. I appreciate you paying forward your gifted sub. Thank you so much. I have no idea what your name is, but thank you. And also, thank you for giving sub to Big Tits. How is that an allowable Twitch name? Who allows Big Twitch on this? I glued my ass shut for you.
Why is she like this?
What the fuck? Where are these names coming from?
I hate it.
What the fuck? Why would you glue your ass shut anyway?
There's nothing inside anymore.
That makes no sense. What the fuck? Oh my god. Brian, was that you? Thank you so much. What the actual fuck?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the subbies. I robbed a sperm bank. My foreskin could...
Is Elara on crack?
Like this? Probably.
Probably. That's a joke, not an actual fucking
Are you
crime.
gonna sell it back?
Fucking whatever.
Yeah, you're gonna sell it back.
Maybe it's Adderall.
I'm not even touching the other one. I'm not even touching the
Maybe
other
it's
one.
Maybelline.
Thank you for the gifted subs anonymous. What the actual fuck? Who comes up with this shit? Who comes up with this shit? Oh my god. So let's keep reading. What? I swear to God, that better be a fish name. That better be a fish or something. There better be a fish named Coochie. Coochie casseroles. Why is it a 69 though? Yeah, why is it a 69? Oh my god. Thank you so much. What the fuck? Frey, thank you for the 5 gifted. What the? Okay, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going? No, stop it!
Why?
I just like broski. Like
I'm telling you guys, she can't take anything seriously.
Let me get this straight.
It's like if she took it seriously for 5 seconds, it would break
And then
her
Nick,
brain.
Nick started a hype train. Oh my god, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Thank you so much for the hype train, guys. Frey, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. You did not have to do that. Persona!
You know, I was gonna make a really bad joke,
Stop it, Persona!
but maybe I shouldn't.
I made.
What do you mean? There's one on screen.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
did her tits get bigger?
Oh.
Or it looks like 2 big lumps of cancer right on her chest.
Oh. Damn.
So mean, Lumi. How could
Oh,
you?
Patty. See, chat. People argue that she's bigger. You haven't seen the hentai yet. The shirt keeps it back.
Guys, what
They
the
did
fuck
get
are you?
bigger.
What the fuck? Why do you have this, like... Oh. I guess this keeps
is an
me awake.
Extremely serious document.
Like, literally,
And
this
she's
is
just doing all of this.
I hate her. Like my dude. Elara, I hate you for this. Like, legitimately, you can't take a single fucking thing seriously, and then you want to get on other people for this. Like, legitimately, fuck you. Fuck you. This is. Again, you are literally just the CNN reporter climbing on top of their desk and giving everybody the finger. You're giving a finger to all of these victims here that are trying to share their story, and you're making this into such a joke. And I'm not here to be the morality police here. God knows I'm not the morality police. But, like, fucking hell, bro.
You could take it seriously for 5 seconds.
Like...
Half of 5 seconds.
Oh, it's half of 5 seconds, Mizu.
What, 2.5?
Yay, I'm proud of you.
See how mean to Mumi is, chat? Taking advantage of my tired state.
It's okay. She gets abused back when she goes on Archcast, so it's kind of like the world is in balance.
I'm just like... serious documents, serious issues, a lot of serious things. You shouldn't be having these stupid ass redeems on. It's like, yes, I get it, but like, dedicate the last portion of your stream to thank your viewers and stuff. Do a stupid little dance. I don't care. But it's just like, this is why people don't come to you to cover serious issues, Elara.
Yeah.
This is why you have to have your people in your server post links about literally everything that might tickle your pickle.
Like, I don't...
People find you very inappropriate.
I don't want to do the neener thing. And I'm not going to. But this is why...
As you shouldn't.
Yeah, this is why... people go other places to tell their story, and you literally only get bottom of the barrel individuals to get on camera with you.
Or like, you know, the people who pay you, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, or the people that
That's still so fucking bizarre.
Yeah. You know, Armchair had a very good comment about that. He was very taken aback when he found that out.
Is it fair to say we're like some of the first people to realize that?
I think we were the first people to realize, like, legitimately, I think there may have been people that realized some of this stuff. Like, I do believe that our archiver and some of the other people that were disenfranchised with her knew about this. But I believe that we are the first ones to actively, like, say, this is an issue that people need to pay attention to. And ever since then, I think more people have been paying attention. You know, chat, I really want Elara to start that VTuber agency. I really want her to hold the helm of a ship of multiple other people. I really want to. I really want to see the shitstorm that comes out of that, because that will be, like, if this is how she treats her streams, I can't imagine what it's going to be like if she tries to treat 5, 10, 15, 20 talents that want to join her agency because they believe that she's actually a big person, and then she's just going to mismanage all of them. I can't wait. I legitimately can't wait. That is going to be some of the biggest fucking drama ever. And I will literally take days off of work to report on it. Want to be held accountable? Well, it's kind of what we're doing right now. We're suffering right here, chat, because...
As best as we can.
Yeah. One more video.
The reality is, for whatever reason, a lot of people, because of people like Elara, won't take us seriously. Because, like, well, Elara said they were bad people. It's like, yeah, a bad person told you we were bad people. Thank you for listening to them and not asking us.
I don't care, you know? I mean, like, I care a little bit, but, like, I just don't care that, like if you're willing to listen to this piece of trash, I'm sorry, then I don't care about your opinion. Like, legitimately, chat, I will tell you right now, the people that I was afraid of that would push us out because of this person's opinion have not done so, and I'm very grateful for that. But the people that do push us out, and it's just like, I don't care about your opinion then, because you're just as trash as this person is. I'm not gonna say anything more on that at this moment. So, but just look at this. Look at this. Like, what kind of morality do you plan to preach when this is what you do? What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, what the fuck are you doing, Elara?
What are y'all doing right now? What are y'all fucking doing right now? Thank you so much for all the subs. Persona, thank you for the 10. And I think we're giving a sub to Lickable Lesbian. Yeah, thank you so much for that. 43 subs left so she doesn't collab. Oh my god. Thank you guys so much. Mere Music, thank you for...
You know, when Armchair talks about low bar for entering the VTuber community, this is what he's talking about. I know he's not mentioning Elara specifically, but this is the kind of people he's talking about. Low bar to entry, and this is what you get.
Guys, what are you doing?
We needed to gatekeep harder.
Okay, stop! Stop giving us sub! Do I want you to find my mouth?
Madness to go with
Oh my god.
In front of the Google Doc? Yeah, I know, right?
Oh my god.
Such a serious situation. Let's prostrate ourselves down and beg for money.
I think we're giving us up to. I want to find my.
Like,
I think the audio cut out on the video.
No, I turned it down because literally all she's doing is screaming about.
Not mute it.
Huh?
Not mute it, but pause it if you're gonna stop it. Like, I understand what you're doing, but still.
Well,
if we're gonna cover it, you're gonna cover it.
Right.
Yeah.
I was just turning it down a little bit because all she's doing is screaming about subs. Here, I'll turn.
Yeah, but like, we can't pull in Elara and skip things.
Fair enough. You're right. I don't want to miss the context.
I literally, my model's breaking. I'm T-posing. I can't even function. Like,
I forget sometimes that her model is just a really ugly 3D
my
one.
head's gonna fucking explode.
Very ugly.
It's gonna explode.
Oh my god.
Good lord, guys. Thank you so much. Raise the timer. Raise the timer even though there is no one. Thank you for gifting a sub out of you.
Yeah, her boobs are getting bigger. Holy shit.
The dong has expanded. The dong has expanded. I see.
But it's Friday, baby. Fuck.
It's payday, baby. Fuck it. I'm actually gonna. I think Ab. I think we might hit the
Oh my
thank
fucking
you
god.
so much. Seriously, y'all are absolutely amazing. Thank you for the hype train.
Can she stop? No.
Oh my God.
No,
I
she's
feel
gone
like
way
this
too
is
far.
like-
She can't stop.
I don't know. I don't even have
The
anything
morality is
special,
gone
chat.
at this
What do I
point,
do?
you know?
I
Why not just,
show you my butt?
again, it's like, literally, again, why don't we just strip ourselves in front of the victims? Like, that's the next step, alright? Laura, how about you just fucking get, I wish she would just flip off her camera. Like, unironically, I would take her more seriously if she just decided to flip off the camera right now. You know, it's just like, fuck you, I'm not gonna read this. I'm gonna laugh about it like this. I'm sorry, I'm getting way too mad, but like,
What do I do, chat? What do I do? Like, I've learned better than to underestimate chat's power. I've learned much better for that. Alright, thank you so much for another sub. We rub.
So,
Like, I've
really
learned better
quickly,
than-
there's 10 total videos. This is number 5. How much longer do you want to go after this one?
What?
With the idea that everyone is 16 minutes.
How many more after this?
5.
And how many have we done?
5.
Would you like to do the other 5 another day?
I'd be fine with that.
We could split this up into 2 parts.
Yeah, let's...
You got a 2-parter, chat.
Yeah, chat. We're gonna have a part 4.
2-parter.
Look how excited Elara is. There's gonna be a part 4. Oh, yeah.
To underestimate chat's power.
Oh.
I've learned much better for that.
Wait, are we
Alright,
doing
thank you so much for
one
another
more?
sub.
Well, this is number 5.
think
So...
We're just finishing this.
Yeah, so we're finishing this one, then we'll watch 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 another day. Avenged, thank you for the 5. You are high class. Like, okay, like, I appreciate the comment, but literally, all we do is, all we do is ask people to help us archive stuff, we gather it, and then we go. Like, that is so fucking low bar. There are people that do way more than us, and they do a better job than us. But the fact that the lowest bar, in my opinion, is just making sure you get it right. And this is... She doesn't even get it right. She skips over it.
Rubbing roast beef! Ew. Are you trying to take me to Arby's? What's up, Maple Jacob? We're in a level 7 hype train right now.
By the way, it's worth noting that it feels like at least half of the last video and however many minutes of this one is just gonna be her doing this.
Chat's going fucking nuts.
Let's keep track of how
They're
long it
going
takes before she gets
crazy.
back to the document.
Thank you guys so much. You're at 74 subs today. Y'all are wild. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate all of you guys. I can't do this full time without you, so thank you so much. I'll get sushi day. Oh my god, that sounds so good. I would love sushi right now. Yeah, force Elara to go. I'm not going to Arby's, Skull. I'm not fucking going to Arby's. We're not doing this
Only
today.
26 more subs. I know you all got the balls to finish the job.
We're not doing this today. Bukake dried pie.
Like, I'm just, like, having a hard time paying attention because of this.
How do you do a dried pie bukake?
This is just so respectful.
How do you do a dried pie bukake, chat?
How respectful
that even
of
work?
the victims here, you know?
How does that
Oh
even
yeah,
work?
tons. Oh my fucking god.
Is there just like somebody like you know, just like buried and you just like walk by just like boop boop? Oh my god. What the fuck? Your bowl was perfect, thank you. Yeah, I know. Gotta take care of the you know, chocolate starfish, you know how it goes. Pretty sure Bukake involves more than one person. That's what I'm with Nick. There's one person that's, you know, the receiver, and then other people just walk by and just, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Chat doesn't have fucking anything, including meats. Big Chungus, thank you so much for giving a sub. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for all your support, guys. And Anonymous, thank you for getting sub to trim your butthole hairs. Chat, get on it. Get on it, chat. Yeah, you need to trim your butthole hairs, alright? You know, actually, I have a question, chat.
It's
A really
like-
quick question.
She
guys
just
out there.
does this
How do you
for
trim
money.
How do you trim your balls? Like, you know, like, do you like?
And it's like, yeah, I mean, like,
Just do. It's not that hard. Why are you asking this question on a serious stream?
You know, this is something that I might ask Armchair Expert on, like, if you're covering serious issues and stuff, like, you know, for example, this or any stupid sex pest thing, is, in his opinion, if you want to be a respected drama tuber or whatever, should you have shit like this going on, or should you put that shit to the wayside until the end?
Mm-hmm.
Because I like how he explains a lot of stuff. He articulates things a little better than my little fishy brain can. I just yap and words come out somehow.
Oh yeah, I agree. He does a really good job at what he does, and
My opinion is just you shouldn't.
yeah, I agree. So my apologies. Like, I've degraded over the night. I mean, I have been technically streaming for 7 hours, but
We're on the last one, don't worry.
yeah, we are.
Shave it? Do you like cut it? Like, how does that work? Or do you like nair it? Like, how do you do that?
Same way you shave
Wouldn't
your
that, like,
vagina.
hurt?
Now
Like,
shut
wouldn't you,
up.
like, nick it?
What the fuck?
Yeah, do you like nair your balls? I mean, 'cause
Oh
I
my
like,
fucking-
I nair, obviously, like, you know, from time to time. A razor? Wouldn't you? Do you nick it though? Like, does that happen?
And Tyga's the one that got banned from YouTube. Let's just say that here. Total aside, but Tyga's the one that got banned from YouTube. When we have amazing stuff like this to hear.
Well, unfortunately, Elara's only streams on Twitch and I guess now Twitter. She doesn't stream on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do you like accidentally just like, you know, kind of miss and it's like.
Let's see, 3 minutes into this
touched your,
video,
like-
chat. We have not gotten back to the doc yet.
Persona, thank you for getting 2 subs. Thank you so much. Guys,
And by the way, this is something that I would be happy to skip to get back to the doc. But I don't want to be told that I am taking somebody out of context here. I mean, I don't care, but we're doing this for transparency's sake.
Y'all are crazy. We got a level 7 hype chain. Y'all are nuts, Snowblade. Just near my balls. I feel like that's a scary. Guys, thank you so much for the level 7 hype train. Y'all are fucking nuts for that. Thank you so much for all of your support, guys. How much was that? That was like a lot. 59 subs and 800 bits. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I just use Nair Maple. That's the easiest way. Guys, thank you so much.
Why are we still on the fucking balls thing?
And also don't use Nair, that's bad for you.
Document for a second, but
It's fine in
I
short
do want to say
bursts.
thank you so much. Seriously, like y'all are
Don't
always
consistently
incredible to
use
me.
it.
Every single one of y'all. Thank you from the bottom of my my boobs. I would say my heart, but my boobs are
By the way,
bigger,
it says
so
that on the bottle
thank
too.
you guys so much. I really do appreciate you. You know what? I'm gonna stop it right there on that anonymous gifted sub. I'm gonna stop that right there. I'm not reading that one. You can't make me. I'm not reading that one. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, chat. My left ball. Wait, my left ball itches. Can you help?
Almost 5
Scratch
minutes,
your own
chat.
balls. What, do I look like I'm an elf made to scratch your balls? Get your own ball scratching elf. What about the right one?
Chat, am I doing something? Is this what the kids like? Do I need to actually start being this annoying? I'd rather just quit VTubing at that
Stretch your
point.
balls. Okay. Speaking of ball stretching, before we get back into the document, who has seen the movie Waiting? Has anybody ever seen the movie Waiting with Ryan Reynolds?
Are you kidding me? I don't drink, but I understand why people do.
Yeah. Balls, they were getting some ball scratching. So
Same chat.
I've never seen it before, until the other night. And Ian and I, like, it came on. I think we were watching The 40-Year-Old Virgin. I'm glad you're.
You can relate to that.
We're watching The 40-Year-Old Virgin.
I'm sure Toaster can also relate to that.
Watch it. I don't know why, but in this movie they play this game where they try to like flash each other. It's like essentially like fucking sexual harassment. But there's this one thing where they're like, okay, what you have to do is you have to stretch your balls so it looks like a bat wing. I'm like, is this what guys do in their spare time? They literally are like, okay, how can we show our balls to each other?
I'm checking out because she's rambling. Well, she said she'll eventually get back, so don't completely check out.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Look, if you had balls, you'd understand.
I mean, I have two very big balls, Nick. They're just, you know, strapped to my chest. I was wondering thinking P was stored in the balls. What do you mean? Maple chicken, what are you talking about?
Almost 7 minutes, chat. So almost halfway into this video and almost half of the last video. That's almost 16 minutes.
He is stored in the balls. What are you talking about, Maple?
I don't want any more giant boobs. I just want to be happy. You can get giant boobs here. It's okay.
No, guys, chat. Oh my god, are y'all serious? Are you serious, chat?
And she's just going back again. Woman, get off of the fucking screen. This is sexual assault.
Maple chicken, but y'all fucked it up.
Oh.
Why does it look like her nipples were showing?
I see what you
Very
mean.
disappointed. I expected a
I think it's the
better
top of the dress, but
Yeah, I mean I'm sorry, but it's poorly painted on.
Boo, chat! Boo them!
I want to know who her model artist is.
I store mana
She should have
in my
paid them
balls.
more
How does
money.
it feel? When you release the mana, is that just when you... Tom Cruise's breast milk? Why does Tom Cruise have breast milk?
Have I died as this punishment? Yes, this is how and you are being punished.
Don't
Also,
answer
almost 8 minutes.
Don't answer that. Alright, chat, are y'all ready? To continue through the document.
And
if you're
fucking
ready,
finally.
I wanted the chat for me. I really appreciate you guys. And all
Laura, I'm gay, back off the screen.
guys. Thank you so much. Seriously, I know we got a little distracted, but guys, y'all are amazing. Thank you, everybody, from the bottom of my heart. So much for all the subs. We're very close.
Somebody should sub more so that she just keeps talking.
I don't know.
With these names, lol.
Are those supposed to be lip
Elara-
piercings?
Oh,
Yes.
wait. Okay, this is funny. Maple's gonna have to write a Google Doc on you now. That's good.
But, yes, those are supposed to be snake bites. Very poorly done snake bites.
It happens sometimes.
Actually, no, those aren't snake
I don't
bites.
know, Skull,
That's
I'm
a
thinking
spider
of it
bite, I
too.
think.
And we're ball talk. Why not? I mean, I like balls. They're squishy.
Why are we continuing with
Squishy.
this?
That's so fun. You just
We're still on the balls.
Weep, weep,
Alara is a great advocate for childhood
it'd be so-
beatings
just
in
look-
Minecraft. I agree.
Squishy balls. Yeah, just give him a little. We're never gonna finish this document.
We're never gonna. Oh, you think? You think, woman? Holy shit! I was thinking that like 16 minutes ago.
Squish this document. Why are you like this? Shut up, Red Claw. You're. Wait, did you
Oh,
actually
Red
have
Claw's
balls?
simping in chat again.
Shut up, Red Claw. I've never even heard of you before, Alara.
Was he on the list?
Of
I
what?
can't remember who all was on the list.
What
List
list?
of what?
People who paid her for VTubing advice.
That's a good
I don't
question.
know. We'll have to look at the Trello again.
If she hasn't deleted it yet, we'll have to look.
I feel like he's probably on the list.
Probably.
Probably.
Granted, he's probably also big because he's an artist. By the way, my personal opinion, very poor art style. That's just my personal opinion. That's not indicative of anything. I just don't like it.
Wait, did T-Rexes have balls?
And now we're
That's the
moving on
real
to
question.
dinosaurs having balls.
Added to the document. Alright, serious time. Everybody get serious.
All
Everybody
right.
give me a favorite time.
It's like I'm not a prude, but come the fuck on.
Chat.
I'm the last person to be a fucking prude. For those of you who know what my interests are in fictional content, you know I am no fucking prude.
Well, none of us are prudes. It's just like, can we please stop talking about your balls on the serious stream?
Yeah.
That's the point, is it was never serious. Oh. Oh my gosh. Red Claw's
Which is
another
why she shouldn't be doing news.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Get off of the news. You don't know what you're doing.
She's a popular drama tuber. The fact is she didn't even start doing drama content until what, 5 months ago? Not even?
Yeah. We're not
I just know I've
prudes.
never liked her.
We just know time and space. Yeah, exactly. We know when it's appropriate. But guess what, chat? Halfway through this fucking document, she has to spend 16 fucking minutes prostrating herself on the ground like this. It's just like...
And it's like, I didn't even know Elara existed until she started shit-talking us, and I'm like, who are you?
Yeah, for whatever reason, she has a serious issue with us, and it popped up out of nowhere.
I have a theory that it is all related to Marina.
Oh, I think it's because she also has a crush on Mizu like Sylvie does.
Oh, we should start spreading that false information around. No, that's a joke. It's a joke, but...
Who said it was false? I know they love me.
This is true. This is true. It's not false ID, it's you. It's definitely you. And see, chat, we're rambling at this point, but it's just because, like...
She has covered nothing of value for the past 20 minutes.
Y'all are competition and she thinks she's on the same level. Dude, like, legitimately, the only reason why she is more popular is because she has done other stuff before she got to this level. Like, I don't care.
I just think it's the tits.
I don't care that she's, like, bigger. She, to me, is just, like... Did I get 10 gift subs and not even notice? Oh my gosh, I apologize. I will give a better thank you here when we're done with this video, because I'm trying to be serious. Although I've lost all of my seriousness.
Someone just posted a new screenshot about Evil Toaster from 2019. Because apparently he was friends with that pedo Eva.
Which one?
Who?
Eva, she was a VTuber, I guess, that was exposed as a pedophile.
I'll be honest, I'm not 100% on that one. Somebody's gonna have to help me.
Did you post it? You did.
She was either a VTuber or a content creator, but yeah, she was exposed as a pedophile, and then, yeah, it was a whole thing.
Interesting.
Apparently Toaster was friends with her, and he refused to call her out about it in 2019.
Interesting. Really quickly, more sample. I don't know if we said it, but thank you for the 5. Finishing a bottle of rum. And I know Lumi already got Dalek Resurrect, but thank you again as well. Alright. Let's get through this. We have like 6.5 minutes.
Serious. We gotta get serious, chat.
Let's see if she actually gets serious, chat.
It's serious time, baby. Why so serious? But no, we gotta.
She's like worse than Sonic the Hedgehog.
All of the allegations in here are pretty serious. So yeah, we gotta lock in. All right, so let's see. Frog has a tendency to invalidate the thoughts and feelings of those expressing a different opinion than his own. I think we've seen that over on Twitter. Can we agree with that? I think we've definitely seen that on Twitter. What's up, Dahlia? How are you? They're reptiles or birds, so the balls will be stored inside the body. So what you're saying is they're non-existent. Got it.
Still going
Stop
down.
looping her out of the balls.
We're at 10 minutes
Balls are
now,
over.
chat.
We're done with ball talk.
We're at 10 minutes now. What's wrong with Sonic? Nothing. She's worse than Sonic.
There's a VTuber show in what she was in, and a mutual friend were both on the show. And he felt that people invited to the show were actually his friends, and it unfairly balanced his show in his mutual's favor. Well, why does that matter? He expressed that people would never reach out to him and that they talked to him on the show, but not privately. Well, but again, why does that matter? Like, I want you to know there's a lot of people I'm friends with that I never really get to talk to outside of streaming. So, like,
she's the Kamala of VTubers.
If people want to reach out, they will. Exactly. Milky's all over it. And so people want to reach out, they will reach out. What? That assessment was something. Yeah, just, trying to discriminate. I mean, like, I have problems with that. But why? Let people be people! Because it wasn't related to the person related action. I was just sharing my thoughts on your sentence. But they'll come to a game shift for me, but not talk to me, and you asked me for me to elaborate. That was all. Would you like to say how your day's been? If they want to, they will perception apply to me for you. Bro, the insecurity is killing me. This is like, I went to like a high school boyfriend I had. That was the most insecure fucking person. Do you still like me? Are you angry at me? Do you still love me? Come on. He would constantly tell me about difficulties connecting to others. Okay, and I can kind of see from looking
and
at
more
everything
skipping.
why that would be true. While expressing his own distance deemed from a lack of feeling cared for and loved by others. So I definitely wants that. I think that's why Evil Toaster reaches out to people, right? Looking for that fulfillment. And they say that themselves. Yeah, they say that themselves. You confuse me, bro. You always ask if I've eaten or if you can help me. Or say, like, you're proud of me for anything and offer me things. Yes, I care about you. Why, though? Why? I hate that. I hate that. Or Toaster. I mean, more poor about the people that are the victims. I can't say poor Toaster. Toaster's the one being shitty to them. Well, second to accept platonic. And I do stress purely platonic friendship. But constantly complain about the lack of love and affection in his life and how lonely he was while making often inappropriate comments. He's also a victim. How so? Yeah, how so? Yeah, Rolla, I think she deleted that though, right? Yeah, I think she deleted that though, right? I feel stressed with undermined boils. expressed a desire to be affectionate with me, and I would deflect her norm.
Stop skipping bullshit.
I don't want it yet. You're exhausted. Come nap with me.
Oh no. Hey Lara, Tipster called. He wanted to defend his VTuber goth mommy after restreams. That's really good considering that. If you don't know, chat, Tipster is a very big fan of the big titty goth mommies. Lara, I think you can fulfill a need right now. Although I really don't want Tipster anywhere near VTubers, so maybe you should walk out of the community with him or the industry.
I want you to lay down with me and I can play your pretty hair. Yeah, just, you're pushing it. You're pushing it.
He pushed it a long fucking time ago.
Nah, that's not the way to talk to somebody that has clearly drawn the line and said, look, I want something platonic. I don't want anything else. Like, you gotta back off of that. You gotta back off of that.
No, you're skipping.
Why are you skipping the drug part? Why are you skipping the
drugs? What do you feel like you're doing, or what's different about you to those people that allows them to have it, but keeps you from having it? Literally no clue. Other than constantly expressing a desire for love and intimacy, but also express his perception of where he would continuously put himself in situations where he would experience negative emotions just to feel the comfort of it. Another example would carry more intimacy and love, and how cynical this was for him. If you want to watch it together sometime, if you're down to rewatch it, maybe it'd be weird because I literally just started rewatching it with a woman who just closed off from romance a few days ago, and he spiraled, which now I don't know if we'll continue or when if we do. Censored! How many subs is that censored? Thank you so much, sweetheart. I really appreciate the 25 gifted subs you've given today. Guys, everybody needs to give claps for censored. 8 subs left, chat. 8 subs left. Y'all are nuts. Thank you so much, censored. I really appreciate it. Thank you for supporting me and the rest of the community. Alright, let's keep going here. You make mildly suggestive comments about wanting to have more of me. So you don't get spoiled. I had a date filled with talking with some friends. It went really well, and I shared a lot of perspective that made me realize things that helped them stop hating themselves. After that, it was just like, wow, I would be a great partner in a relationship. Guess what? Well, it's not that you're cute, you are, but it's not it. I decided something. Okay, wait a second. Let me read this, because I feel like this,
Swear to God, this woman is so annoying.
Now she's reading. Thank God.
He basically just a comment insinuating he'd be open to almost anything with me. Which at the time I thought meant was to be taken a purely platonic way. However, through the conversation about me and screenshots regarding me and the rest of the dog, I have learned this is not his intention. I decided I love you. You mean a lot to me platonically. Platonically! Drew the line, that's good. You're so special and cool and I adore you.
This is giving you a lollipop cat flashback.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, 739 subs. But son, you gotta chill out. You're fun and capable and smart and appreciates the many aspects of you. Made me happy to be around and feel extremely comfortable around you. You're a wonderful person, happy having you in my life. I love you.
I think we've all taken 20 d6s of psychic damage at this point. Yes, we fucking did. Jesus fucking Christ. Elara, please stop doing drama content. You fucking suck. It's like, Elara, if it's like, for those that are in her server that I know are watching, this is one thing that I will say to her that you guys can clip. Elara, if you weren't, 1, so goddamn insufferable, 2, for some reason have unneeded hatred of all 3 of us, and 3, not sucking at taking criticism, I would be like, wow, maybe I can help this chick improve her content a little bit. Maybe a little bit of reading comprehension would help. Maybe read a book, like a book a week. That would help you a lot. But come on, how are you going to, prop yourself up as a respected streamer in this goddamn community if you can't even take a doc seriously with something like this? You are honestly one of the worst commentary VTubers I have ever fucking seen. Fuck you. Stop. God!
Well, here's the thing, Lemmy. Here's the big problem. is like, even if you attempted to, you have to remember there's people around her who have already tried to help her, and we know that because they've told us that.
Yeah.
So there's no fixing this exceptional behavior. She's just going to be this bad until she quits, or more people shout it out to where she is forced to acknowledge it. I don't believe that she's going to get better. I think that she's going to just continue getting worse. How did the Elara drama start with us? So back when there was a VTuber.
There's not a whole lot to explain. She genuinely just decided one day she hated us.
Yeah.
It's like,
no,
okay,
because we had never spoken to her or anything. We had never talked to her. She just showed up one day and says, "Yeah, these Underthetea people, I fucking hate them."
No, it was the Torah stuff.
Yes, but
again,
we had never spoken to her. It doesn't matter like what we talked about. We never talked about her. We never talked about her friends. She's just like, no, fuck these people.
I don't know if she was friends or on friendly terms with Marina.
I believe it
at the time, but it could also possibly be that too. I know she hangs out with Akife, who is one of Marina's spies as well. She definitely does hang out with Akife. I know that for fucking sure.
Mm.
But yeah, no, there's no extra context anybody needs. She just hates us.
Fair enough. Over Taiga and Tora? No, different Tora. Another sex.
Taiga named themselves Tora.
Yeah. Too many Toras. I know like 6 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not exactly an uncommon name.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, it's just, it's all fucking stupid shit. It's all dumb. But it's like, we will say this full, like, with our full fucking chest. We tried putting out the olive branch and she decided to eat it. So, we tried.
Yeah, we gave it the old college try and she said, no, never gonna talk to him.
And, I'm going to be honest, that offer is still out there. But even if we do, like, talk to them, I'm still going to laugh at them if they do stupid shit. Like unironically, like, I do not believe Elara will ever change their content. They're still going to be the same way that they are. Farming, and to be fair, we cover stuff like this all the time, but the way that she does it is, like, so morally bankrupt.
She does a drama stream every day. Every single fucking day.
And none of them are good.
Oh, absolutely not. And if she's not doing drama, she's just sitting there reacting to random videos on the internet. So, who would simp to Elara? All of the people that you don't want in this community. And other VTubers, because, like, I paid attention to it, chat. A good chunk of her viewers are also other VTubers. Little ones, not like actual big ones that people actually care about, but the little VTweeters that never are going to make it because all they do is sit on Twitter all day and cause drama with each other. Those are the people that pay attention to her.
And pay her money.
I would plead a particular someone not collab with Elara. Don't try and do that. Don't participate in that kind of thing. Like, if people want to talk to Elara, I don't care. Like, we know people that do that, and it's just like, I don't care. Like, this is something that, like, you know, when you see a friend talking to another friend, you tell them, hey, I believe that this will damage you. And then after you tell them maybe once or twice, then you let them get hurt if you believe they're gonna get hurt. You've already warned them. You've already given them the canary in the coal mine. And so when they get hurt, you can say, I'm sorry that happened, but I told you. We've told people this is the kind of person that she is. So if they're going to continue to associate, they understand the risks going in. And the risks going in...
Don't try and pressure people to not do it.
Yeah. No, legitimately, let them collab with her. I don't care. Let them do it. But, like, yeah, just don't stop people from doing that. That's stupid. Absolutely fucking stupid. No, don't do that. Let them learn. Let them learn. They will learn eventually. I mean, like, we've already seen that Elara is willing to show DMs with people if she thinks it'll get them clout. So, you know, let them learn that the hard way, you know? Is the toaster Elara's friend? No.
I think they might have been mutuals, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Mutuals don't equal friendship. Don't forget, guys.
Warning, yes. Pressure, no. Yes.
And also, I did do a little searching. There's like no mention of Evil Toaster anywhere on her profile that I have seen, because that's why I was screaming that I was putting my hat on. I was looking, I was seeing. There's nothing there. So unless she did some sweeping beforehand, there is absolutely nothing connecting them.
Yeah.
I like to check these things because just in case.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, but yeah, this is the person that she is, and it's a morally bankrupt, devoid of any actual social skills or skills just in general. This is who she is. And like, I'm not saying that like she needs to suffer life ruination, that she needs to be kicked off the internet, but I believe that she needs to like correct the very heavy inconsistencies with herself. Otherwise it will break her one day. And maybe I shouldn't care about that. Maybe I should just let her like run herself into the ground. But like, I just don't get it.
I know, but hey, everybody, don't forget, we're going to be doing part 2 to this shit show. I don't know when, but a day. Maybe next Saturday. Who knows?
We'll sort it out.
I'll check my schedule and get back to you on that. I made a lot of collab promises, and next month I'm gonna block out certain days that I would like to leave for things like this. So
we appreciate you sticking by, chat.
Yes,
even if the world is terrible.
Yeah, and
I know we were all better people about 3.5 hours ago, but we appreciate you guys stopping by.
Yeah, we do. Really quickly, we appreciate all of the super chats. Let me just double check that we did not miss any before we leave. The only other one we have is from Joel Uceta. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. For €2. Now I see why some people don't like drama tubers. Well, yeah, it's like there's people like Elara that give that name such disdain. It is purely because of people like her. I mean, like, again, I know that we're little shit stains that will talk and laugh and joke about drama sometimes, but like this. Like this? I don't know.
And it's like, don't get it twisted. We'll laugh, but not at anyone victimized. We laugh at the dude being a fucking incel.
Yeah.
I know it's bad we have to fucking explain this, but people taking our laughs at out of context shit from past streams, saying that we're laughing at the victims, still fucking pisses me off. But yeah, whatever.
Yeah, there's not much more to say to that. Thank you, Mars, for the 10 gifted subs earlier. Again, I appreciate that. Harbinger and Eva Noctis, thank you for the follows. I'll be back tomorrow with my own personal collab that I'll be doing with a couple other people. What are you guys doing tomorrow?
I'm going fishing.
I don't know.
That. You
I'll
enjoy
figure
your
something
fishing. Okay. No chat.
If somebody pays for it, playing through an entire awful game.
I'll go ahead and play the outro here, and
bye, chat.
We'll see you later.
Ooh, and did you
don't
already
harass
redirect
anybody we talked about.
Yes. Sorry, Lemmy, what'd you say?
Did you already redirect anyone in YouTube?
No, not yet.
Is Sayu's live right now for her subathon still.
All right, chat. You're gonna go to Sayu after the closing song. Be nice. Sayu's a cool person.
Be nice to Sayu. She's playing a crane game.
Okay. We'll see you guys later. Oh, I need to hide my model.
Night, guys.
Under the tea light, we gather around. Mizuhana sassy quips, laughter's where we're bound. Lumi, she's the calm in our stormy sea. While Akko's rants are hot, wild and free. Elara's antics, we can't deny. Clowning on her mishaps, makes the moments fly. Sylvie Sparks tries, but she can't escape. Our jokes and jibes, they take the shape. Under the tea, where we all unwind. Stories and mischief, secrets entwined. Laughing and joking, night after night. We live for these moments, under the tea light. Under the fumbles, tries to find his place. Mizuhana sass